a fucking rock star, bitch. You just mad cause your niggas jacking so hard. I keep him so hard because I'm so far ahead of you lames, and you can grab it if I hand it to you on a fucking plate. I do this easy, and you can't beat me, bitch. You a fan, you hating cause you love it, and you mad cause I've done it. Well, you fucking with the best, and it's more than you can stomach.
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
What's up? To all my haters. What's up?
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, what's up?
What's up? To all my haters. Hi, hater. I see you waiting. Mad at a nigga cause figures accumulating. Hating on a nigga like Lee for paper chasing. Wishing you can fuck with the girls.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say what, ladies?
Rollout Show.
I got my man in the building. Come on, Blue.
It's the Rollout Show.
Let him have it, ladies.
I got it.
Get it, Blue.
It's the Rollout Show, and
Yeah.
I'm back on your Tuesday. I know it's Blue Michelle on the ready. Oh,
All right, ladies. Back him up, ladies. Here we go.
Ladies. Roll up show. Roll out show. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
I see you didn't sing today. That's why we was halfway on.
Because I got the homie in the building.
Sky, you need to come in with a rap right now.
Roll out, roll
Here we go, Sky
out, roll
freestyle.
out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out.
Here you go, Sky.
Hey.
You got 5 seconds.
Uh-oh.
One,
Here you go, here you go, here you
two,
go.
3. Get it, Sky.
Yo, we rolling out on the Rollout Show. It's Tuesday and you already know.
Hey.
We got it going and we doing it big.
Yeah.
I be rapping only
Go
sometimes.
Sky.
We doing it. Speedy 2, Nikki Pam, Tangy 2.
Hey,
We got
hey.
Blue with the vote.
Yeah,
Let's go.
yeah, yeah.
The Rollout
Here we
Show.
go.
Ladies.
Roll out, roll out, roll
Come on, Drake.
out.
Come on, Drake.
Rollout Show.
Roll out, roll out.
Saxophonist in the
roll
building.
out.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
Roll out, roll out, roll out. Roll out, roll out. Play Delano on the saxophone. Play Delano on the saxophone. Roll out, roll out. Here we go again, yeah. Roll out, roll out, roll out, yeah.
Shout out to the chat room, y'all.
Roll out, roll out, yeah, yeah. Roll out, roll out, roll out, yeah, yeah. Roll out, spread beady blue sky.
Yes, niggas. That's how you start a fucking show right there.
Talent
Yes.
Tuesday, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, all the
October
time.
17th. Talent Tuesday. A little bit after 11. Hey, somebody's
that's-
phone.
that's
All
me,
your shit
that's
is
all
on.
me.
Yeah, turn all your shit down,
Sorry,
Pam.
that's
It's not me.
God damn, Pam.
Hey, man.
It's Talent Tuesday. As you notice, we got talent, bitch. Today, we got talent in the building. Now, we got giveaways. I don't think these motherfuckers going to get to the fans.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Nah, that
No.
motherfucker- You seen them headphones?
He's stealing before he giving.
Shit, them motherfuckers. You might get the box.
Yeah.
We didn't say you get what's in the box. Box you.
Right,
Give
all
me
you.
boxes.
All you. Shout out to Surprise. It's the Rollout Show. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. It's the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. I am
Speedy,
up in this.
bitch. She was.
Boy, you ain't gonna be here for
Wait a
long.
minute. Wait a minute.
Speedy, a bitch.
Oh, I'm not a
Oh, I
bitch.
gotta be in character again.
Yeah, you gotta need you in character.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, I gotta be in
and
character. Okay, okay. Don't I have 2 lines?
Girl, if you fuck this up, uncast it. And scene.
Okay.
I'll be
Speedy.
up in this.
Oh, wow. That scared me.
I really don't need you that angry.
I don't like angry.
Scared the shit out of Carly.
I like angry.
Okay, well, let's do it one more
She
time.
said, "Oh my God,
What
oh my
about
God."
this? What about this? Here we go.
I'll be
Speedy,
up in this.
bitch.
Yeah, there you go.
I can do it
You
like
all right,
that.
Carly? Because she scared the shit out of her a minute ago.
Yeah, you're lying.
Yeah, Cardi
I
jumped.
mean, she screamed on that mic. We might need to spray it.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. We got
Nikki Pam.
Tangy Ambrose, heaven high.
in the building. We got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
I see you blued out today.
Yeah, blue is blue.
Yeah, I'm blued out today. Ain't no doubt
Talk
about that.
about it. We're gonna let it go.
Yeah, we just need to let it go.
All right, let it go. In the building, you heard him on sax. We would have brought him in later, but shit, he started kick that motherfucker off, didn't he?
Didn't
Yes.
he? He
Yes.
kicked it
Oh,
off.
Sky in the building
Yes.
on the loose vocals.
Yeah, on the rap,
Right,
killing that
that's
Oh,
rap.
yeah,
Played
she was
all
killing
her
the
shit
rap.
in the break.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's Sky
Yes.
Day.
It's Sky Day.
I love it.
Nope.
A little talent.
A little. You
got
got a lot of
I'm
talent.
telling.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm always hit you. I always got to bring you back. They bring you. Come on back down here.
Oh, that's dope.
We
I
ain't
ain't never
shit
seen
together.
nobody mime on a mic, though.
In the building on sax. We did a show together. I'll let you
Y'all
because that's
did?
what you do. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, we got Andre Delano, and he's a recording artist, and he brought his saxophone with him today, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be off the chain.
Mad
Yes.
skills.
No doubt.
Look, you turn your mic on. Don't worry about it. Try it.
It's his song.
It should be on now.
Yes,
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Turn it a little louder.
He's blue.
Yeah,
or-
please.
Red, orange.
'Cause I can't hear
Red,
nothing.
yellow. Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
I can't hear nothing.
Oh, you probably not plugged in.
You probably. What? Who are you?
I am
Okay.
this one.
Yeah, you plugged in.
It's on purpose by accident.
I know, right? Oh, there I
check
go.
one, check one.
Hold on,
There I
D.
go.
D's not still not on. He's not on.
He probably can't hear it through the headphones.
No, he's not on.
Check 1, 2. There
There
it
it
is.
is.
Bring it up.
Bringing up some more.
Y'all know it's only the one. There we go. Keep talking.
It's because I'm the guest, right?
Right.
No. We've been trying to call the union for a while. You just won't pick up the phone.
Right on, right on.
Yeah, keep going. We'll just keep talking. We're just trying to get that.
Yeah,
one.
it's all
Yeah, we're
good.
trying
Check
to
1,
get
2.
get that cracking.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say, man, first
There it
off,
is.
there we
There you
go.
go,
There
there
we
you
go.
go.
There we go. How y'all doing?
We good, baby.
Fantastic.
Right on.
AD, what it do, man?
Thank y'all for having me, man.
No, man. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
No doubt about it.
It's a good and bad time to see you, as usual.
Explain that.
Explain.
I don't know,
Not
whatever.
as usual, but no. Last time we saw each other, we were doing the show,
That's
and
right.
then my man came to the show.
Yeah.
Holly Woodson.
Ollie Woodson, yeah.
Ollie
From
Wilson
Temptations,
came
yeah.
and destroyed.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
He was just in the neighborhood. He came through where we were at, went up, and I mean, set that place on fire. And then a few days later,
A few
he
days.
passed away.
Yeah, he was gone.
That's what I meant by it.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Right.
good though. He got a chance to express himself,
Yes.
let all that out. Bam! Then he went on to a better place.
Yeah, and I ain't seen Speedy since.
Yeah.
You haven't?
I ain't seen Speedy since.
Wow.
Wow.
Shout out to the Witness Protection Program.
Right.
It
Exactly.
works. No.
Exactly.
I just love jazz. I love
on, man.
I love hearing a sax player get down. So doing that show with you was fantastic. And Blue was on the show as well. And
What a drop.
Hey, no, keep it
Blue
real.
cleaned
though.
up.
well,
No,
don't
no.
get me wrong.
Blue cleaned up
he-
after we
He
left.
kicked the shit out of me. So
Right.
yeah, Blue was on the show too. Shout out to
No,
kicking.
it's all good, man. But this CD here, man, it's
Talk to
actually
me.
it's R&B, baby. It's R&B. It's like most of the people that I perform with out there, Babyface, Maxwell. I've been out there doing my thing,
Mm-hmm.
and my cousin got with me on this, and he was like, cuz you need to sing more.
Oh,
I was
wow.
singing.
He can sing. Oh no, he can sing.
I was singing.
He
I was
can sing.
singing with Maxwell and background and shit like that. And
Nice.
it's like my cousin would come to some shows in St. Louis and he'd be like, "Man, you out there serenading with the sax, bro." But
Get them vocals in.
women want to hear some lyrics,
No,
right?
he can sing.
So that dude right there, Blue, man, is a beast, as we know. So basically, I'm on the vocals. I'm a messenger, and then when I really want to get down, I pick up this.
He can
I do my
definitely
thing.
sing.
Now, when did you actually start playing?
Man, I started playing when I was 8 years old.
Like, that's what you grabbed.
And you
was
knew
sex.
that was the first thing you were going to learn how to play.
My cousin was playing. You know how it is. You go to your big cousin's house.
Right.
And, he was in the basement playing his girlfriend. And she was squirming and shit. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then she would lean over to him and be like, Kenneth, can you tell your little cousin to go back upstairs? I'm like, I got to leave the room?
Learn how to play this shit.
And I went home. I was like, Mom, I want to play saxophone, right? So it was like that.
Women, y'all don't understand your power you have.
Yeah, for sure.
Over, especially young dudes.
Oh, my God.
Because we don't know what it is you like, but when we find out, like if my friend made you laugh and you got with him,
Right.
I'm trying to make you laugh.
Absolutely.
Or if you there because the star football player is the star football player, I'm gonna learn how to play football.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's we're
Y'all
that
still like
we're
that?
so shallow. Yes.
Yeah,
Still
master
like that.
master influence, I call
Yes.
it.
Yo,
That's
ain't no
what
doubt
it
about
is.
that.
That's what it is.
And if he don't go downstairs and she don't tell him to bounce,
Right.
somebody else is sitting there.
I don't even remember how well he played, to be honest with you. I don't even know if he could play at all. All I know is she was squirming.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
She was squirming, and I was like, I'm about to do that shit.
Now,
wanna
for
make
you,
somebody
Blue, was
squirm.
it the same thing, or how'd you become like this is what I want to do? I want to sing.
Well, he just heard
He had
his
a gift,
voice.
first of all.
Yeah.
He didn't like
So
plan
he
that.
said,
You
I
wanna let
sound
him
good.
answer?
Let's make this good.
You want him to answer the
Like
motherfucker?
that. Hey, look.
Well,
hey.
I mean, it came out of him. He might have been in church one day and standing there
Preach.
singing, and somebody heard him and said, "Baby, come over here for a second. Come over here and sing this on this mic." And he sang in front of the church, and everybody went crazy. He said, "I
Tangent.
want to do that again."
Read what's behind you.
Oh!
Roll out
W.
with.
There you go. And who this is Ann, and who are you? All right, let's stay focused.
Yeah, ain't right.
I mean, they basically was on point. I mean, that's just what it was. I started singing and I heard something come out of my mouth that was just like powerful, and the understanding of that sounds good to my ears.
Okay.
And I just kept developing it from that. But let me be honest with you, motivation is incredible.
Right.
So when women could find out, when I found out that them little bird chirps,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, could get my hawk on, I flew down and I did what I had to do.
Great analogy.
But the thing about
Great
singers
analogy.
like Blue and I'm sure you or whoever, they know it's just a natural thing. I mean, they don't say, "Oh, I'm going to be a singer." They're anointed. That's the word I'm looking. They're basically he's anointed with that voice, and he didn't have a choice.
God gave him that gift.
Oh yeah,
You know,
Like
that's right.
Speedy,
He didn't have to
if
figure
you
it out.
started singing, you would have to decide that you're going to sing.
kind of like comedy.
Would have to be a decision.
Exactly.
That's a
Told them
decision.
motherfucking jokes. That's why.
Well, I want to know, do either of you, well, you too, Speedy, with the comedy, do y'all remember the first time that you used your gift and made a girl squirm?
Keeping it real with me, it's funny, I tried not to.
Make a girl
After
squirm?
you saw your cousin's little friend and then you went through all that and
First,
then
well,
you...
you have to understand the transition.
Okay, tell me.
I saw my cousin's friend do that. My mom got me the sax, and I was like, what is all these keys?
Oh.
And I played it for a week, and I gave it back. I said, no, I changed my mind. My mom was like, you going to play this damn instrument if I have to hold it up to your mouth for you, too.
That's what you gonna do.
That's what you about to
Because
do.
she had bought it.
Oh, they done bought it. And I'm like trying to give
Can't
it
take
back.
it back.
You ain't no giving it back. So it was a process. See, like people like Blue, like when he was 3, he sounded good. When I was 8,
I love this
You sounded
motivation.
I sounded horrible
But you kept playing.
on the saxophone. You don't just pick up the sax and just be a monster on it.
No.
You got to work that shit. You know what I mean? So it took a minute. So by the time I could actually play it, women would be like, "Oh, that's so romantic. Can you play for me?" I'm like, "Hell no."
Give me a week.
At the show, yeah.
Yeah.
At the show, yeah.
What came first, the natural ability that you could hear by ear, just naturally, or the learning of it? Which one came first?
And you read, right? You read.
I do read music.
No, he definitely
But honestly, bruh, I was listening to the radio. I was listening to the radio, and I was learning stuff off the radio before I could read.
So you had the ear.
I had the ear, and then I took it to church, And the women on the motherboard roasted me. They was like, I ain't heard nothing about no saxophone in the Bible. They talk about the trumpet.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is you doing?
Wow.
And so I'm in church feeling awkward. You know, in church they be playing in between the keys. So I'm
Right.
trying to figure out what key I'm. It was horrible, bro. I've been hazed.
Wow.
But you had the talent first before you learned the ability to read.
Yeah, I had the ear for it because of being in church and stuff like that. And like I said, getting roasted in church. But then once I started learning how to read, the worlds came together.
Okay.
The
Now,
worlds came
what
together.
would you say to parents like your mother told you? No, you go because sometimes there's that fine line between what I want you to do this, and
Right.
then you want to push them too hard.
Right.
But they learn it and then they set it down. You're like, I just spent all that damn money on that. How do you tell another parent? How do you push your son or kids to say, I want you to do music? Because I would love for all three of my little ones to learn music.
Right. You have to look for the initial enthusiasm. You have to look at that initial impulse when they first come to you.
Okay.
And you can tell when the kid is excited. So when I came to my mama and I saw that woman squirming, she knew it was for real. She knew that I really, really wanted to do it. But just once I got involved in it and you start learning it, and you know, it don't come with no manual.
Yeah, it's the work.
You see what I'm saying? It's work, and I don't think I was prepared to do the work until Mom and them was like, "No, you gonna do it. Okay. And so I just
And they invested into you doing it.
yeah, they invested into me doing it. And once I started getting it, I actually started getting really good. You know what I'm saying? And you get that praise back, and it does feel good. It does feel good.
I have some friends, and their parents were totally different. They're
Okay.
from Minneapolis, and Keith and Carrie Lewis. They played one. It's in Mint Condition. That was the one who married Tony Braxton.
Yeah,
But his father would not let them eat dinner until they figured out a part on keyboards. That's where they. I mean, I ain't saying do that to your kids, but basically.
That was just
That's Joe
But
Jackson
that-
right there.
yeah, that's Joe Jackson.
That's Joe.
Hey.
But they're great musicians,
Okay.
obviously, and it worked out for them in the end. But I mean, you know,
I never miss no meals.
and all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, me,
I ain't never missed no meals. Man.
My daughter loves music. She plays the violin.
Yeah.
But I find every instrument she wants to pitter patter on.
That's
Every
a
single
young prince right there,
drums.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, encourage that.
Mm-hmm.
Encourage that.
And I do notice, like, there are other things, like she says, I want to do gymnastics, but then when it's time, she's like, oh, I got to. But that
But
music.
in those moments, though, as a parent, do you go? Because my son plays basketball, Brooklyn, and I think he's really good. I think
Okay.
he could be better.
Okay.
But he'll go, I don't feel like going there. No, we going.
Got you.
And he get there, he's fine.
Right.
But I think if I would have reacted to, I don't want to go, and went, you ain't got to go because I don't want to push him, then I think I would have did him a disservice.
Right.
In the sense of, I don't want to go. No, we going.
Well, for what, when I see that something like my baby boy is really good at, what is it, Kung Fu?
Taekwondo.
Cams,
Is it Taekwondo?
I think it's Kung Fu. Is it?
Taekwondo.
Kick, hit, run.
shadow box.
Kick, hit, run.
It's not karate. It's not karate. Whatever it is.
It's move.
Right.
He's really good at
He
it,
likes
and I should know the name of it. That's a shame.
Don't worry about
Kung Fu. It's
Okay,
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Oh, I thought it was Mama.
He's really
This
good.
shadow
at
hit me.
And so I encourage him to do that.
Gotcha.
Right.
You
But
know.
well, encourage, and what I'm saying is like,
No,
if
we go, but sometimes
if your
Mama
daughter
does
says,
that.
I don't want to go, or I don't feel like playing, this is too hard.
Right.
No. Get
Right.
your butt in there.
Once I paid for it.
Yeah. Because my daughter calls me all the time. College is so hard. It's supposed to be.
You know what I do? Because like this has helped me, and I actually teach music too. So when I have students who say anything about something that's hard, I say lose that word. I say substitute hard with unfamiliar. Because if something is unfamiliar, you don't feel pressure about it because you simply have never done it before.
Right there.
If you call it hard,
Tell me what to do on my paper. What does this say?
wait a minute.
friends.
If you call something hard, that instantly comes with pressure.
Gotcha.
If you notice that, if you say this is hard, now you feel pressure. If you and I tell my students, I go, at one point in your life, brushing your teeth was unfamiliar. You know,
That's
it
right.
seems funny now, but
Some
because
of us
you
is still unfamiliar.
wait a minute.
Right.
So
Having a baby is pressure. It's
Okay.
not pain. It's pressure, and it's unfamiliar. I like that.
okay.
I'm going to use that.
Look, Sky over there like, no, it's paid for me.
Like,
It's pressure for
So
me.
you teach the sax or just music in
No,
general?
I just teach music in general. I've been teaching with LAUSD off and on, doing my thing. Because, I have to, I go out on tours and stuff like that. But I love teaching. I didn't realize I love teaching until I had kids. You know how it is?
Oh, that's dope.
When you have kids.
You born and raised here?
No, I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois.
East St. Louis.
East St.
East
Uh-oh.
St.
Don't do
Louis.
that. Don't do that. I love East St. Louis, baby. Don't do that.
Yeah, East St. Louis.
East St. Louis. Different from St. Louis.
Yes,
Now,
it
what's
is.
the
a whole
difference with
different.
the East St. Louis? Is
Like,
that where
it's
the
like
rough
it's like
stuff
L.A.
is?
and Compton.
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
I'm sorry, or Compton, or these apartment buildings in Jordan Downs.
Oh.
Totally. It's
Like
just-
that neighborhood that you said you went to and you called your
Yeah.
friend? Okay.
One of them guys. It's just it's the real life. Everything's real.
So saxophone might have helped you.
Oh, definitely.
Get
I
out.
got out of there because of that.
Now, how do you feel that they are taking, which I think they're doing it because of kids of color, taking the music out of school?
I totally disagree.
Oh, I think that's terrible.
I totally playing music and comedy. Anything where you have to access both sides of your brain opens you up. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, from classical music to jazz to anything that has to do with any art should never be destroyed. That actually assists you in your academic learning.
Why do you think they've done that in the
'Cause
schools?
we,
Because
as
it costs
parents-
money, or
As parents, we didn't stand up. If you go to, there's this high school I want my son to go to, which is Sierra Canyon. They got everything there. And that's what I'm telling him, that I'm going to get you in this school because they offer everything.
Right.
So
Right,
you don't
right, right.
miss out.
Right.
Public schools, when they start taking things out and the,
The
parents
first thing-
didn't react,
right.
then they kept pulling stuff out.
Yeah.
And they kept saying, well, the city don't have it.
Right.
And if you don't complain or don't raise your
Right.
hand that you want, even though your kid's only going to be there for 2-3 years, they'll assume, okay, then we don't need to have it if nobody's complaining about
Yeah.
me taking it away.
Yeah.
They also didn't understand the relationship between music and academics. You know what I mean? In every subject, something relates to music. As a matter of fact, math is
That's what I thought.
directly
Yeah, I was gonna say for sure.
related to music. When you start learning how to read music and stuff like that, like my kids always make straight A's in math. It's easy to them because they play music. But also the discipline of it too helps you in every other subject. You know what I'm saying? When you start want to write lyrics and do this and be able to say some slang where it's hard to say. Well, I'm gonna take that back. Some people say slang anyway, but most of us who say slang know the right way to say it
Right,
in order to
right,
flip it to
right.
say some slang, especially when you're writing lyrics.
Right.
You know, you do it for an expression.
Right.
That's English.
Call in if you have, I'm sorry. Call in if you have any questions. 747-888-3082. In the building right now, my man AD Andre Delano.
And please subscribe.
Yeah, that too. Right, Barack? So I bought my Barack.
well, yeah, he got. You got. Can you guys see the little Barack bobblehead? Man, it's
I
kind of.
like him.
I don't know. He have to zoom in.
We'll
But,
move him.
um,
You got a question, Lou?
No, I didn't have a question. I just want to know. You brought some stuff for us to play today, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
we
bought the
gonna
new
do
that. Yeah, let's do
the new
that.
CD. Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited.
We're going to get into all that.
Yeah.
Now, so you have vocals and...
This one is mainly vocals.
Oh.
The only
sucky.
thing on this CD that's instrumental is I did a tribute to Prince when he died,
Oh.
and Adore
really?
Adore is on that CD.
Oh,
Now, any collabs?
did you bring one for us? 'Cause I gotta have
Absolutely.
one.
Once you said Prince, Pam was
I checked
Yeah,
all the way back
yeah.
in.
Had to. I've been doing it in my live shows for years, and when he passed, I had several people call me up like, "You got to do it."
And plus, Adore is one of the top slow songs that Prince has ever done.
Absolutely.
To me, I hit Dad, Do Me Baby.
Yeah.
and-
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, I think Adore was beast mode.
Dude,
Adore is.
dude.
Oof, we don't have slow songs like
Lyrics
that.
alone, and I love lyrics. As we talked about this.
So we got to play that one for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
let's do
definitely
that.
got to play that. Here now, you're based here in LA.
Yeah, I live here. I've
Okay,
been here
and
for
how
a
many
minute.
kids?
2.
Boys, girls, boys.
Boy first, girl. Yeah,
Perfect.
boy and girl.
And they're
Perfect.
all playing sax or playing what?
My daughter plays clarinet. It's funny, man. Like I thought, because my daughter has a voice, she can actually sing. She don't like to, but she can. So I bought her a guitar early on, nice little cute pink guitar, thinking that this
Set
gonna,
it in the room.
yeah, like this gonna work out fine. And man, I can't tell you how much dust is on that damn guitar. But she was watching SpongeBob and saw Squidward. She played the hell out that clarinet. She played the hell out that clarinet.
Really?
And I didn't influence her. Her band director asked her to play sax in the jazz band, so she played sax in the jazz band. But now she's about to audition for high school. And she's like, you know what? I'm done with the sax. I'm gonna go into classical music and play the clarinet. And she's just feeling it.
Right.
12 or 13?
She's 13.
Same age.
All
My,
right.
13.
I love it.
my son, a friend of mine, gave him a drum set.
Okay,
Dope drum set.
nice.
Got it. He played it. It's in the garage.
Yeah,
Posted up.
yeah.
But that's on him. Don't he have to?
Well, it's a little bit of both because I want him to play, but we live in an
Oh, you're talking about
area
your kids. I
where
thought
it
you
ain't
said-
cool.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
Gotcha.
it's
Like,
loud.
Oh yeah,
Drums.
yeah. Drums is hard. You have to
Yeah.
get some electronic ones.
Or
and
put him
have some
somewhere where he can
headphones
go
on.
play at.
Right,
But
right.
I really want him to play. I want him to do something else besides basketball.
Right,
I,
right.
You know, I believe in his talent, but everybody need a beat.
Yeah.
And music is a beautiful beat.
You can do a lot of stuff. Isn't it funny though? Because it's like you can see your children doing some things, but then they might want to do something else.
Oh, he said he want to cut hair for a living. I went, nigga, you
Yeah, see,
Brooklyn.
and that could be crazy, but he could end
get your
up.
motherfucking ass in this room.
But he could end up.
Hey, Dad.
He
Right.
could take it to a whole new place.
That's a
you
skill.
know?
Let's try it again. Get your motherfucking.
He could be.
No, we ain't gonna.
Right.
I remember one of my babies did a report on an artist. Of course, I don't remember who the artist was, but this was way back in the day. One of those great artists. And in the report, his daddy, the artist's father. Well, no, it was the artist was from way back in the day. But the artist's father left. He didn't claim the child, and so back in those days, the son had to do what the father did. But because his father abandoned him, he didn't have to, and nobody really cared about him. So this particular artist hung out with his uncle, just moseying around, and he could just and he painted, and he ended up becoming this great painter and creating works of art. But if his daddy had been in his life, he would have done something else, because the rule was you do what your daddy does. So it's like if your son says, I want to cut hair, he might grow up and be Floyd Kenyatta.
He could be like in hair shows.
Shut up.
In Atlanta.
Shout out to Long Story Short.
Yeah, thank you. Here, what I don't want. This is what I don't want.
Jamie Foxx.
This is what I don't want. Welcome to Brooklyn's. No, nigga.
Right.
We braid hair. We do facials. Get the fuck out of here.
He could travel. He could be that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Convince Me is not the title of this song.
And no, I'm not saying that the daddies should leave their kids alone. This what about here? What about? Call in if you got something to say so we can talk voice to voice. 747-888-3082. Ain't nobody saying that the dad should leave the children alone.
You just give an example.
Yeah.
Now this album, what? Number
4.
Wow. And this is on your label. You have your own label.
Actually, this is Wu Cuz Productions. Me and my cousin got together. He's from East St. Louis as well, and he influenced this record. Honestly, we got together, we collabed, and here it is. So yes, Wu Cuz Records, really.
Okay.
Now, do you see one day having your kids on the album with you?
That would be dope. My son already he wants to go out and do gigs and do this summer. That's what he wants that to be his summer job.
No, what does he
And
play?
you're going to take him out with you?
Sax.
Oh,
You should take him out with you.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been on stage before. It's just that I think that he has trouble separating music teacher from his father. You see what I'm saying? I don't have a problem looking at him like a fellow musician, especially when on the stage. It's like, if you're getting paid and I'm getting paid, I can't tell you nothing.
Right.
We both getting paid.
Right.
You're a fellow musician.
Right.
But I think that when I tell him what to do to prepare, he still sees me as dad.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so what I find is I have other students that's killing my son musically.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Because they listening to me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? He getting
How
mad.
do you flip that?
Yeah.
How do you think you flip it?
You gotta let him be. My son hates to be embarrassed.
Okay.
He kind of cute. He got some muscles. He hates to be. He's 15.
Oh, yeah.
He hates to be embarrassed. So I let him go on stage and just flop.
Yep.
And then he got to come to you.
And I'm a little sadistic myself, so I laugh too.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I laugh too. I don't feel bad because I've been telling you for years what to do. But sometimes you got, we all like that. Sometimes you have to put it in your face.
You got to fall.
You got to let him hit that wall.
Yeah, because I remember, bro, I've been on stage before where dry mouth set in and a note won't even come out. And everybody looking at you like it's like time stands still.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Speedy, any of your children want to do comedy?
No, they think they're funny. But it's like in sports, when a kid got it when they out there practicing on their own. Like I used to go practice on my left hand because I knew I needed that.
Yeah.
I'm telling Brooklyn, okay, you gotta do this, and he like, I said, okay, nigga, when you go out there and I sit on the sideline and the little young kids,
right?
Boom, and I said, what you do? You right. I said, I'm trying to tell you what to do, and again, it's from. But that's why when the coach yell at him, I put my headphones on, act like I don't see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Act like I don't see it.
Right.
That way he know it's not just gonna be this coach gonna get on you. They all gonna get on you, and I'm not coming to save you.
Man, ain't it a trip? It's a revolving door,
Yeah.
man. That's what relationships are, right? You get in a relationship, you get fed up, you move to the next relationship, you get fed up when you come to the same issue that you left the first one on. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
My baby girl, she does a lot of plays too. So it's about her on Weston too. But she won't listen to me. I try to help her because I can see. I mean,
We
I
can
can
see
coach
it.
the other kids,
Yeah.
and she'll be like, "Okay, mommy," and go and do the same thing. And so now I just like let her find her
Fall on
way.
her face.
I mean, I could keep yelling. Should I keep yelling at her and say, "Listen to me, listen to me"? It's like, no, you learn, and then she'll come and say, "Well, mommy," after the fact.
It's beautiful
because I'm
when they
always
get it.
ready. Yeah.
When they get it, it's
you
beautiful.
have to let
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
physically get it.
Yeah.
You can't, because and it's just, I think it's life and how it turns.
Yeah.
Because somebody probably hit me upside the head a million times, speed, and I'm
Right.
like, yeah, I got this.
Right.
Because we all said we got this.
Right.
Yep.
At 15, 18, 25, we got this, and then you hit that wall, you go, yo, what'd you tell me to do? Yeah, I've been telling you, like,
Right.
that's 10 years what to do. But
The irony is sometimes you do have it. Sometimes you get lucky and you do,
Yeah.
and then you get more arrogant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it, mommy. You don't know.
Did I hit a nerve blue?
Man, life lessons, man. I'm trying to dang.
All right, so
You know what I'm
we'll
saying?
take a break, and we come back. We definitely got
A lot more
of stuff going
talent.
on.
We have to do our lottery. We have a lottery, you guys.
Yes, a rollout
Lottery,
lottery.
so-
Whoop, whoop.
Again, you may not know. Before we do that,
Might just be a
again,
brick in the
How do
box.
people get the album the fourth album? How did they get?
Yeah, if you put in Andre Delano 4, Roman numeral 4, that's the capital I, capital V on iTunes. It comes right on up. Andre Delano and the Roman numeral 4.
So do we want to play something now?
Yes, we
What
do.
are we going to play?
What you tell?
Play track.
Adore.
We definitely. You want to hear Adore
wanna hear
first?
Adore.
You want to get into it? All right, play.
Let's do Adore.
Track 10.
And then, right, one more time, you guys, go to our, are we ready? Okay, because Carly just updated our website. So a couple of days a week, we're going to have some lottery things where you guys can bid on or whatever, and then we're going to send them out to you. And
So-
today we have these wireless headphones and a T-shirt. The
When I
headphones.
tell you this ain't no shit you see at
Wait,
at
Speedy's
Ross.
already trying to take them. They're by Optimus, and they're Bluetooth headsets. So
Yeah, these
if-
is fire. Let me hold on.
and every Friday by 3, we're going to announce who gets the each
Again,
one.
if
And
you
let us
get
know
it
which
and
one
it
you're
ain't in
bidding
there,
on.
just call me.
Yeah, those are nice.
yeah.
Those are real nice. So anyway, so we're gonna have some giveaways, lotteries.
And
whatever.
how do they send the money?
Go to our website, and then you guys can
Okay.
just send the money through there.
And also
Where on
too.
the website? Where on the website?
Go to where is it? Carly just did it, so I'm trying to figure out.
It's under rollout lottery.
It's under Rollout Lottery. So
And I just been kicked in the leg that Dre gonna put the saxophone
the saxophone.
saxophone
The saxophone.
is going in the case. But it won't be in it. Well,
Sorry.
the reed is gonna be in there.
We're gonna get him to sign that.
Yeah, you get to sign the reed.
I definitely signed a read.
Put it in there. All right, here we go.
Yeah, those headphones are
You can
really
get this
nice.
album right now and go on to what again?
iTunes, all media that has music. iTunes is probably the most popular one. Andre Delano, capital I, capital V.
All right, here we go.
Can you show the shirt too?
Yes, we can.
Pull the shirt up.
Wasn't thinking the video
We're back.
today.
We're on.
We are on.
Yes, we are.
So Blue Sky Report and then introduction and then what?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, music, we'll just talk.
No.
So Blue Sky Report, him, break. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn this up. Yes. One more time. Andre Delano.
Yes.
Yeah. Now is that something that's on the album? Can you
I
turn?
just did. Hell no. I don't know what that was.
turn the mics up.
I have no idea what that. She took my chair. You know what? It's mad. She took my chair.
Turn that mic up too.
To cut my mic off.
But you know you just do the one button.
She said, truly dismissed you.
Right. Let me tell you something. I like Brett too. Okay?
Turn up some more, please.
I've been on Brett for a while. I like it too.
There we go. Go ahead and have a seat there.
You got a seat now.
Okay, let me make sure I do this right. Show your love one more time for Andre Delano and that.
Woo!
Yeah. A little hand clap kind of build up. Our hand build up to Fabulous. They start off very slow, so don't take it personally. They kind of one-handed in the beginning, like, yeah, all right.
Not to switch.
You know what I mean? Let me get you.
Not to switch subject, but Speedy, hold up your bracelets. Did you see that? Oh, that's some.
Oh yeah, he ain't messing around. He said he not into that spiritual stuff.
I am.
Hey,
But I be checking out the.
Well, that ain't really spiritual. It's kind of
Hilarious.
You know, that's it does flow. I mean,
But are you wearing them because they just flow, or are you
Watch
wearing
your
them
tone
because
and
the
delivery. That's what you
energy,
need to do.
no,
or a combination?
no, he likes Skittles. That's all.
It is the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. It's your boy. I'm Speedy, and you are
Nikki Pam.
In Friends, Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Yes, in the building we got. No, wait, hold on. In the building we got.
Andre Delano.
Yeah, Andre, turn his mic up, please, just a little bit more, if you don't mind.
Hey, man.
And sitting in with us right now with the Sean John shirt.
Yes.
Tell you.
You ain't seen Sean John in a minute.
Right.
I can't find it nowhere. But when I do find it, I buy it.
Oh yeah.
Really, you can't find it
Black man.
anymore?
Well, you can. You gotta look for it.
Oh.
It wasn't as because they be hating on the black man.
Yeah.
It's
Minute your shit start banging. Yes,
department store.
it was at Macy's. Then they moved it, and you have to look for the little
In the corner?
where the little signature. Because
Yeah.
there's a whole bunch of signatures that look just
And then
like
Marshalls will hook you
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's really a throwback classic. That used to be
That's
FUBU.
nice.
What you saying? He took the FUBU off. And
Oh no.
Sean
They
John?
when they brought it back, they
Yeah.
put the
But it's a good
Sean
show.
John on FUBU.
In the building we got.
Brett Dismuke.
Dismuke.
Yeah, that's what I said. And he's a film producer, a film distributor.
Oh wow.
He's gonna work with Speedy.
Yeah, we got some things.
Y'all do? Oh, okay.
That sounded convincing.
Yeah, stay focused, Pamela.
He's got quite a few things coming out. You want to tell him about it, or you want me to talk about it?
No.
You can
Well,
start.
I mean,
you
hey,
can
well,
start.
listen. So,
Nice voice.
well, thank you.
Right?
He actually used to do
Thank you.
radio in Arizona.
See,
Oh,
this
okay.
this the problem.
Oh,
with-
my
with
bad.
Blue
Well, outside.
knowing my life story.
See, outside he said,
Right.
"Hey, Speedy."
Right.
See, get in here.
No, that's hilarious.
Hey, Speedy.
It made you
Yo.
uncomfortable.
That's where you hit him as you're going.
That's
Look at this smile too. He got pretty teeth. Go ahead, Brett.
No, it's all good. Listen,
Now
I,
he gonna
I,
smile the whole time.
I could do this all day. I could do this all day. In fact, I have a story. First time I met Speedy, warm up. Was it in Living Color?
Yes.
Living Color. I was going to SC,
Yeah.
and I used to come to watch Speedy do the warm up.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's big time,
Act
Speedy.
like I'm brand new. I've been up this shit for a minute. I ain't had a job since '84.
So some of us, we're surprised still. Just saying.
Ooh.
Sorry. to hear that.
Okay.
So tell them what you're doing these days, man.
Man, so right now we currently have a film in the theaters, Till Death Do Us Part. Tay Diggs, Annie Alonze, and Stephen Bishop.
How many screens?
It went out on 500 screens. You know,
That's good.
we're currently at about 3.2 million in the box office.
All
you
right.
know,
I love it.
Yeah.
for an independent film. That's amazing. We're keeping it going. It was written and directed by Chris Stokes and Marcus
Chris
Houston.
very well.
Absolutely.
I know Chris.
So
Wow.
yeah. So listen, so you know,
Yeah, we go back.
yeah. So you know how Chris gets down, and so you know the performance was incredible, and we're rolling right into the second one right now.
How many day shoots?
20.
20 and
20.
here in Los Angeles? Or?
Here in Los Angeles, absolutely. You know, self-contained unit. So it was a collaboration between Chris's company, Footage Films, and Novice Content and 51 Millimeter Film. So that's Patrick Johnson and Rob Johnson. And well, both Patrick Johnsons, because it's a senior and a junior. But yeah, so they you know, black men putting it together.
I love it.
So 20-day shoot. How many cameras?
You know what? Now see, now you getting ultra technical. You know what I'm saying? You got to call Chris. You know Chris,
here's
right?
the thing.
You know Speedy did a movie, right?
Right.
How many days did yours take, Speed?
It's about 20 days.
About 20 days.
About
How many
20 days.
cameras
I thought it
did
was
you
more than
have?
that.
We did one camera shoot. But I was thinking about
And an
when
iPhone.
we had the young we had the young lady here with Tyler Perry, and he did 10-day shoot.
Oh, yeah.
3 cameras.
Yeah.
I thought it was 7 days.
No, she said 10.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
7. It was 10 pages a day.
Yeah,
7-day
yeah,
shoot.
yeah.
Right.
Which is a lot. That's a lot of pages.
It depends on if you know what you're
have,
doing.
If you have the 3 cameras,
Right.
you can get those shots.
So you know it's funny because there are pros and cons, right?
Yeah, sure.
So
That's
if
right.
you have the multiple cameras, yes, you can get multiple angles at the same time, but then you cannot follow characters, right? So as they're walking,
Yeah.
you know, you can't follow them walking down the street or through the house because there's another camera there. So it limits what you know what I mean. So it depends on the style and the look that you're looking
In
for.
addition to that, all of the grips and the lighting technicians
Yeah.
and
Are
all
in the
those
way.
people that got the job are only going to be working for 10 days.
Right.
And so they need work. They get paid by the day. They're doing more work, but they're getting less money.
Well, which is beautiful. And the movie's called what again?
Till Death Do Us Part.
And the star is
Tay Diggs.
That's dope.
All right.
So
Yes.
where does Marcus Houston come in? Is he in it or
So
just producing?
no, just producing. So Marcus and Chris wrote the script together. They are partners in Footage Films, and so you know, and this isn't their first film. Like they've done Only for One Night with Brian White. They
House
did
Party?
no.
No, I mean,
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
3, right? With Immature.
I think
it was the one with
4.
Immature. Is it 4?
I think it was 4.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, they did You Got Served. You know, they did A Weekend with the Family, which Marcus was actually in, along with
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
I think I know her.
Carucci.
Right.
Oh, right,
okay.
right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
That's good.
Right.
That's good.
I
know,
thought you
so-
said Michael.
You know
was
what? Speaking of, Carucci is a great actress. She really, not great, but she's a really good actress. I mean, she shows, I don't know why I sound like that, but she shows a lot of range in whatever that show is on, that she's in.
Claws.
Claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, Claws.
Yeah.
She's like, I couldn't believe it. I was really shocked.
Carucci does her thing. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's the thing, you know, with this industry, like some people may not want to give her credit because of how they figured they, you know, came to know her. That's irrelevant.
Right.
If you do your thing on the screen or on the mic or whatever,
Right.
you know, you should get your props.
Right.
Or wherever you
Close
do
the
your
door.
thing.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So tell us about Always and Forever.
So, Always and Forever is the follow-up to Till Death Do Us Part.
Same cast?
No, it's not a sequel. It's just
Oh,
a
okay.
follow-up film. So,
Okay,
Chris and Marcus put the story together. Chris is directing again. We're actually shooting it right now. It is Wood Harris, Robbie Jones,
Great.
Lauren London,
okay.
Loretta Devine,
Damn.
Roxy Diaz. So, you know, we have a nice
Roxy's
little
acting
cast.
now?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. And
I had a bad joke about Loretta.
Uh-oh.
you had not
Go
about
ahead.
Loretta.
Well, in a sense, is she yelling?
Aw.
Yes, she did that.
Well,
Even though the Carmichael show was terrible to me, but
you didn't like the Carmichael show?
No.
See,
He hated it.
you afraid of the issues.
no.
No, that's what it is, Speedy.
real
You're
with-
afraid of the issues.
I'm cool with the issues. It was how it was bought in. You know what I mean? Like I liked David Alan Grier's character. I thought,
Which was Archie Bunker.
yes, it was.
They just flipped
I
it.
thought
Okay.
Loretta's character. I couldn't understand why she yelled every time it was time for her to do her lines. And I don't know if they wanted her to do that or that's an actor's decision.
Okay.
But every single line that she did, her voice was higher than all the other actors.
So let me ask you a question. Did Edith yell? Yes, she did. I mean, if you really
But I didn't know
dissect it,
but
it's the same
when
show.
you watch it, it didn't. You don't hear that way.
Okay.
And no, Loretta can act. She can
Right.
go. She can go.
Yeah, and
That's why I
the
was
difference,
kind
I think, with Edith, I think she kind of made her voice.
Archie!
Yeah, she made her voice do something. Loretta's voice already does something. So if Loretta had just been Loretta, it would have done something.
So okay,
she has that already.
So let me ask this: so is that a bias?
No, I
Because-
just didn't understand it because
Right.
I know actors make decisions. It's like smoking a cigarette. Unless you're doing a character from the past and that's what that character did. To see someone smoke in a movie is an actor's decision because they don't say you got to smoke. Or if it's the 70s when a lot of people did smoke, like
Right.
the movie, the show Deuce that's on HBO.
Right.
It's set in the 70s, so a lot of characters smoking cigarettes.
Right.
So I get that, but it's like to me, I didn't understand why she yelled. I didn't get the character.
Gotcha.
I thought the Carmichael show, Carmichael to me, and I saw a stand up, was okay. I'm going to be the black man that's going to talk about. Which I had comedy is comedy if you can make me laugh with it. I don't care what you're talking about. But he tried to make a joke or tried to say that when my young man from Florida was shot. Remember about a guy that said
Trayvon?
Oh. He made a joke out of that.
Oh.
Okay.
And that was part of his stand-up that got him the deal.
Wow.
So I had a problem with that.
I got you.
When he did the Bill Cosby thing, which was okay for him to take the stance of why y'all gonna support Bill Cosby because the mom and dad was like, we going to see Bill. And his thing was why he did this and the other. To do that on NBC, knowing that NBC wanted a black man to go and do that, to show that side of it, I just thought it was just like, come on, man. There's
Right.
there's other examples you could get behind or back or
Right.
say I have a problem with
Right.
this. Why did it have to be Bill Cosby
Right.
on
Now,
NBC?
Now, I have no ties to the Carmichael show.
Gotcha.
However, I will say, if you watch that episode or any of the episodes, they laid out both sides of the argument every
they
show.
did. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Gerard just sometimes took the unpopular stance.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He did.
And then somebody else on the show would be like, well, no, that's not right. You know what I mean? So
Well, you gotta have a yin and
yang.
yang.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
feel
okay.
you.
Dre in the building. Don't forget he's here. One more time, man. Tell us
Jamming on that saxophone.
I was just looking
I'm
at
mad
Brent's
you
white
leaving.
teeth.
Microphone.
I know, right? That's what
Yeah.
he's talking. I'm looking at
No,
his
don't
teeth.
play into that. I'm being facetious. You know what I mean? Make it seem like I'm sincere. She's like, yeah, right? Yeah, I've been looking at him since he got here.
Yeah.
Steve, look at him.
I'm
Even
j-
close up. Okay, go ahead.
You know
We're
what?
joking.
I like Brett. I don't like Brett that damn much.
We have to do some stand-up.
I don't like Brett that much. You know, it's all good, man. But you know, she played into it and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what happened when everybody looking for a job and you know Brett ain't enough jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I still got a CD for you though, man. I'm giving you a CD. Yeah.
Thank you. And y'all, the CD is going to be in the lottery too.
The lottery package that we're
Yeah,
sending
the
out for
lottery
today.
package. So, but I
Yeah.
get mine.
Dre, when I say
before.
you on fire right now, you on fucking fire.
fire.
You said the shit I would have said.
No.
You want me to lead cool?
No, hey man.
How about I take my horn and go?
Let me tell you something, man. You
How about I
gotta
lead a horn and then go?
Yeah.
be Blue understand too. On the stage, you gotta be quick,
Gotta
man.
be
Yes,
quick.
yes.
I've had hecklers before.
Yeah.
You gotta be quick.
And I think too for stand up for us, we don't have nothing to go. Okay, that didn't work. Let me get on the sack or let me go play these drums,
Right.
which deflect that.
Yeah.
If we throw a bad joke, we have to give the it's crazy. Who got kids? You got kids?
Right.
Give it up for the ladies. Ladies.
All right, Speedy always say, I don't care what you
Why we don't
say.
hear Blue?
That shit was funny to me.
That shit funny. My mama thought it was funny.
Right. No.
Now, Dre, before you leave,
Yeah.
do you feel up to singing just a little bit? I want to hear your
I wish we could have played a little bit of a sax machine.
We can do it.
No,
Is
it's
it
on
on
there.
here?
Yeah, it's on there.
It's a
But
number.
it's basically the baby, take it nice and slow. We ain't gotta rush, oh no. You got me under your control. To turn me on, press just one note.
Oh.
You got me. That sexy body is like a remote. So that's a little bit of it.
All right.
All right.
y'all-
Ready for
y'all-
that girl now.
Yeah, that's
Beat on it right now.
That's number 5.
And we're
right?
gonna have them sign it too. They
Absolutely,
want
yeah.
you to sign it.
So you gonna sign it?
Love
We're gonna have them
it.
sign it with it'll come with the headphones and the shirt and everything.
My man even breathe on key.
I can't wait to do a show with my man Blue. We've been talking about it for years, man. But that would be,
So let's go on the road.
dude, yeah, for real.
Speedy's like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Look,
Oh,
let's go.
ain't nothing better than a comedy music show. Honestly, for
Are
real.
you going to be anywhere where anybody can see you real soon? Or?
Not in L.A. I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi. I'm
Still,
going
we're
back to my home. That's Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson State's homecoming. That's on November 3rd.
November 3rd.
November 3rd.
Jacksonville.
And then after that, I'm going to not Jacksonville, Jackson, Mississippi.
November
Deep
3rd.
dirty, on your show, my bad. Why don't you come to my show and help me so I can get your ass on my stage?
You blow the horn right, man.
Right. And then after that, I'm going to Singapore and Japan with Babyface. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah,
Are you
rocking
gonna be
out.
singing or playing the?
I play my obviously, you ain't gonna do too much singing on Babyface show, but because of course, he got all them hits.
Right.
In
Right?
the background, he doesn't have.
No, I do come out and do some stuff with him.
And Maxwell, you said you did background for him.
Maxwell was a fluke because Maxwell would always be late for the sound checks, and so I would go up and clown him. I would go up and clown, be on the mic doing all that shit he be doing, right? And so he called me one day. He was like, "Yo, bro, you sing?" I was like, "Nope." He was like, "No, for real, I heard you singing." I was like, "Man, that is not in my job description. I wouldn't hide it there." I do say I pay you more. I was like, "Oh." And so honestly, bro, that
didn't do that. We wouldn't.
he was always
saw him
on
the other
that
day.
shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's my dude, man. It's like I always tell people I come from the Maxwell camp because that's the camp that really started me, honestly. For real.
You know what? It made it easy for guys to watch Maxwell in concert because he acted a little silly. So he's like, "Oh, he's silly."
Yeah, he was down
Not
to earth.
knowing that he was hitting them crooning and business like, "Oh, this
Oh, man.
He's like, but he's silly.
Let me tell you something,
You
dog.
stupid.
Back in the day, we had business women coming to the show throwing panties on the stage.
I believe
This
it.
was when he had the big hair.
Yeah.
People really throw their panties on the stage. Have you ever thrown
No,
your panties?
I've never
Have y'all
either.
ever thrown your panties on
Can
the
you get 'em
stage?
off?
Let's not judge. Let's not judge.
Yeah, don't
Let's not judge.
I mean,
Just
I
deal with
just
it.
never thrown.
It really happens.
It never
so they
felt-
don't.
Wait a
so
minute.
They must have on dresses.
Ladies,
or do you
ladies,
bring your panties?
ladies.
to
She's not
throw on
reaping the
stage?
benefits. That's what she's mad about.
I see.
I just don't
Come on,
understand.
it's Tangy, right?
Are they
And
clean
Pam,
panties?
shame on you. Shame on you.
There was a girl
I done signed CDs for
on
you.
a comedy show. White girl in the front row. Put her legs up like this.
Okay.
And Fox, we're doing the show and no underwear.
Really?
And so Fox looked and said, okay. And then I was like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. I'm in Vegas. Look. The whole fucking show.
Are you serious?
The whole
She
show.
wanted some, Speedy.
Really?
Now, tell the truth, Speedy.
I just saw that this Sunday in church.
Tell the truth, Speedy.
You stupid.
Front row.
Were you inspired?
That's what I want to know.
The jokes came off a little faster. Let me go get off the stage. So I said, Fox. She exited, I already seen her in the front row. I said, you want to have him move? No, you can stay there.
Hey, they gonna hurt you.
move her. And he said, "No, it's
Hilarious.
all right."
That's funny.
But yeah, it does happen. It really does. For
Yeah.
somebody like, for him or Genuine, them kind of dudes, they get it.
Yeah.
Just because you won't do it.
Well, no, I just don't understand. You know, like you throw your panties and
There
now
was
he's
nobody
gonna
you
be turned
went,
on or
wow.
something. I want to throw my panties.
There's
on
no one.
Why would I think that?
I asked you a simple question. Answer the
Now
question.
I've seen some
She may-
back
she may have
in the
done it.
day. Back in the day when I was real young,
Uh-oh.
teenager,
Here we go.
whatever, maybe just past teenager. Big Daddy Kane. Ooh, I used to
Really?
like Big
His
Daddy
unsung,
Kane. I
they
used
said
to
Big Daddy
like
was
him.
knocking him down.
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
There's a lot of little daddies running around in the world.
But I didn't think about throwing my panties on the stage.
Pam,
Nah.
not even the Prince.
Nope.
But not to
That's
get.
what the connection. I still
just
don't have
don't-
the
yeah,
connection.
it isn't-
It's different. I mean,
I
when
just wanted to
go
meet
say
him.
hi.
I wanted him to grace me with his presence. I wanted to meet
Exactly.
him. I wanted him to touch me so I could be anointed. you know?
Exactly, but
that
not
kind of
give
shit.
him my panties. And are they clean panties? Are they the panties that you took off? Do
Right.
you bring
So you
your
done got
panties
way
in your
too
purse?
technical.
I would bring him some panties. I just need to understand.
Not to get too old school, but Teddy Pendergrass, when you
Yes.
threw him up on stage, he would pick them up and smell them and put
But
them in
now,
his face.
see, now, so I understand Teddy because he made it part of his act.
No, he didn't know the draws was coming.
Whatever, he worked it. But
You
Teddy
don't plan that.
made it sexy, so then it's like, ooh, I'm gonna throw my panties, so Teddy would pick them up and smell
That
them.
ain't the reason.
Then, oh, I know my mother loved Teddy.
You know the problem
Pendergrass.
is, fam, you're putting too much thought into
Yeah.
this.
Just take them off and throw them. How about that?
Next
Quit
concert,
thinking
I'm
about
gonna go. So I can't wear shorts or pants. I gotta wear a dress.
You can, unless you're going to throw both.
I mean, them jean panties you got on right now.
Jean
Yeah, jean panties.
So I can take these off right now. Throw them on the table.
I'm glad you said that. I thought I was going to say.
Yo, Speedy, I got to break out, man. But look,
Yeah,
man,
no,
y'all-
thank you.
Thank you so much for
coming.
So the CD, we got it right now. Again, they can go to.
iTunes, any outlet that sells music. Andre Delano, capital I, capital V. You put that in, it's gonna come up. Listen, man, thank you for having
You
me,
sign
man. For
that
sure,
one. We're going to put it
absolutely.
in the box.
My dog.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
Thank
We're going
you,
to replace the
Andre.
headphones with this. No, you get the headphones too, and you get the music, and Michelle's gonna throw something else in there as well. See what we got some other gifts
Thank
that
you
we
so
want.
much.
No,
Thank you so very
no,
much.
this is the package.
I'm gonna hit you
For today.
That's it for today.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's it for
That's
today.
it for
I might
today.
get something. Maybe I'll put no. Can't help her out. Anyway,
Thank you
in the
so
building,
much,
still with
Andre.
My
us,
dog.
chilling. You can lead the sax.
It's like
You just said
My man in the building, doing
Brett.
these movies, man, which is dope as hell.
Brett Dismute, but not only movies.
Listen.
He also has a play. Did you know
You
that?
want me to? I have got notes. You let me finish.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I forgot. Go ahead. Can you sing? Oh,
Read,
sorry.
motherfucker, read.
Speedy.
And
In.
in.
Ain't no in. Ampersand there.
And I'm friends.
Yes, you are. He's the S on the friends. Anyway, you just friend.
Okay. Okay.
Lord.
So you're on the producer side of all of this, right? Or-
So I'm on the producer side, on the distributor side. Like
That's
I'm
excellent.
I'm developing stuff. You know, I'm out here like everybody else chasing them checks.
How long
How
you
did you
been
start
acting?
getting? Yeah.
The same question,
How'd
pretty
you
much.
get into this?
Well, I'm from Chicago.
Everybody from Chicago.
I mean,
Everybody
listen.
from
That's
past week,
Chicago
yeah.
is
That's what
something.
it said,
Yeah,
Joe.
got a lot of talent in Chicago.
Okay.
You know, came to LA because I went to USC. Wanted to get into the music industry, and you know, I had the privilege.
Wait a minute, gotta slow it down because you sing.
Yes.
Because you got a nice
yes,
voice,
he does.
so
So I used to sing way back in the day.
can I hear a little something that you used to sing?
Now I'm the king of karaoke.
Can I hear something you sing in karaoke?
Oh, what song do you like to sing?
Oh my gosh!
What's your song?
I like to do "Do Me" by Belle Biv DeVoe.
Can we hear a little bit
I
of
like
it,
to-
please?
Baby.
Not acapella. That's not.
Yeah, that's not an acapella song.
Yeah, that's not acapella. Yeah. So anyway, we just gonna hopscotch over that
You
one.
don't
See,
wanna
mine
sing.
would be Luther Vandross, Never Too Much.
Can we hear a
Never
little
too
bit?
much.
Can we hear just a little bit? Just a little
Like
bit.
you played Never. Woman, I better read. No, for me, Never Too Much, because I know it front to back.
Right.
I even know the second verse. A
This
lot of
is
people didn't get
Talent
to that
Tuesday.
second.
Can I hear a little bit?
We interviewing. I'm gonna get to that.
Well, if you do a little bit, then he might do a little bit. Not a lot, just maybe four words.
We'll do it later.
He's not gonna do it. It's Talent Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
It's Talent Tuesday. We talking about my talents
Yeah.
as a film producer and a film distributor.
Now, doing plays, which I have this. I mean, when I tell you, I'm so glad you're here. I have an idea, and I'm glad Blue here as well, of taking Jodeci. I already wrote it up, and each song, it's a play.
Okay.
And I took each song and wove it into this play, because I think Jodeci's one of the greatest groups ever. And I took all their hits, wove it into a play where they play out. My only dilemma was to go, do you play the version of the song, or do you let the actors sing it? Because black folks, we like to hear the song, but in that situation, we want to hear the song.
No.
More so than somebody trying to act.
Let me tell you
What do
something.
think?
So when it comes to stage plays, first of all, the Jodeci inspired musical, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But listen, when it comes to that live stage, feeling, that rush, you got to hear that actor sing it live.
Yeah, you got to.
Like it, you know what I'm saying? Because you can. So before the show starts, when the DJ is playing, that's when the crowd's singing along with the songs.
Gotcha.
Once those actors hit that stage,
They gotta sing it.
The bands. So first of all, that's the key. The live band, when they start going, and then the actor feeds off of the audience and starts adding those extra riffs and like Blue know, like it's a bunch of hams out there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it gives you a whole different appreciation for that
That
song.
was my only dilemma I had in moving forward on it, was trying to decide, so you would have the band there, and then so you got to cast the actors that can actually sing.
Correct.
And they got to sing, because I want you to sound just
Correct.
me. I would want them to sound like Jodeci.
Right.
Wow.
But so
Or Casey JoJo.
I will say, like, when it comes to traditional black plays, that's why you see more singers than quote unquote actors in the plays. Because I mean, if you take the music part out of it, then it's just black theater. and I'm not saying that in a negative, but that's a different genre.
That's New York.
That's a different
Broadway.
genre. Well, right. Like, if you want to go see the, vagina monologues and hear people give powerful performances, that's great.
Yeah, because black theater is fabulous. So when he said just black theater, it didn't mean like just black theater, but the type of theater that those plays usually are is a different.
Absolutely.
Than vagina
Absolutely.
monologues.
Like,
still wonderful, but different.
Right.
Go ahead.
But when you have a gospel play or a musical, as they're being called now, most of those theaters are filled up with church congregations,
people. And we need spectacle. Like
and they want theatrics, they want songs. It's like going to church and having no choir.
Oh I can't do that.
That's one thing I did learn from doing
I gotta have
plays.
a great choir.
And that's another reason when they go out at a certain time of the year. But they hit the Bible Belt first. That's who you need to anoint it in a sense that
because they need something to do because they can't go to the club, so they go to the place. I talk about my family. My family, they're not going to the club, but they will come to a play. My family, because that Brent's doing his play again. It's about the Lord, and let's go, and they'll get dressed up to go see that.
Right? No, it's a Sunday event.
It's a Sunday event. Yep.
Now, so the play that you have as well.
Well, so it's Don B. Welsh Productions is this Saturday at the Wilshire E. Bell. Well,
Mama, I can't breathe at the Wilshire E. Bell.
Right.
Lord, don't move that mountain.
This Sunday at the Wilshire E. Bell.
No, it's this Saturday. That's the real name. That's the name of it. Wait, no, why you laughing? Lord, don't move my mountain. Wait, no, why you laughing?
But give me the strength to climb.
Wait. What I just missed?
Lord, I have the faith of a mustard seed. This Saturday.
But so Marla Gibbs, Dawn Lewis, Angie Fisher, Jacob Lusk, they're gonna be doing some singing down there Saturday night.
Nice.
Is one show or
one show?
Okay.
One show.
And it's called again?
Lord, don't move my mountain.
That's right.
We all do it together.
Lord, don't move my mountain.
Where? At the Wilshire E. Bell Theater.
This Saturday.
Sunday, you gotta go check out.
Get your tickets before they gone.
Give me the strength to climb.
Hilarious.
Well, I said, you think we ain't got luck? What's happening this weekend? What's the play called?
Lord, don't move that mountain.
Where?
At the Wilshire E. Bell
Theater.
When?
This Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because we gotta go to church. Amen.
Amen.
Which do you like more, doing the plays or the movies?
So,
checks.
Okay.
Go on, check it.
No, but so I'll keep it
100.
1,000 with you. Music is my first love.
Okay.
Hey,
you know
so
what I
you
mean?
gonna sing something
so
for me?
I'll sing something.
Thank you.
So
He's like,
I
shut
can't
up.
believe you. But working on the music. So even within the films that I do, I music supervise a lot of them. We've put a lot of songs in a lot of the movies you see on BET, TV One, Stars, so on and so forth. Bounce, can't forget about them. Do y'all get Bounce out here?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
On what?
I get it on Time Warner now. I mean,
On
on
Time-
Spectrum.
Okay,
And
because it's
I-
still not on DirecTV.
And they're
I
about
think
to
it-
lose the Bounce, all that. VH1,
Yeah, they
Bounce, all
threaten
that.
them. But
I talked to them
really?
yesterday.
But you gotta have that box.
Yeah, Fire Stick.
you
Too.
mean the antenna?
Yeah, if you have antenna, you get it. It's like channel 39. or something.
.2.
Yeah, .2.
Right.
If you have regular cable, you like, why am I looking at Bounce?
Right.
When you don't have regular cable, ooh, Bounce.
Hold on,
That's true.
but shout out. Listen, no,
I'm not mad about
No, real talk. Shout out to Bounce. So,
We've had a lot of people bounce.
when nobody else was playing it, they was running a different world.
Yeah.
And when people pulled the Cosby Show, they jumped on it.
So
they
You know what I
did?
mean? They were
I didn't know
supporting.
this already.
You know what I mean? And Saints and Sinners. Very good show. But anyway, I mean, I don't work for Bounce.
Billy got 2 shows on that network, so I ain't mad.
I think you got more than 2.
You got more than 2?
I think you got more than 2.
Get him.
But
Trying to add one too.
but yeah.
I got some people in the
All
works.
right, take a break. I mean, not take a break, but let's do the Blue Sky Report.
We're getting ready. So can you hang out for a minute?
Absolutely.
Cool. It is now time for, or you want to play it yourself?
Oh no, I don't have that song.
There you go. I knew I was needed for something. It's now time for the Blue Sky Report. Story.
I feel like I know the
Blue
words now.
Sky. Sky Blue.
Love that song.
I do too.
It is Tuesday. Talent Tuesday.
It's your girl Sky.
Of course.
How you don't have your own song?
I know you
Hey.
like my style.
Well, Brett's here. We got to do the one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for
we'll do
sure,
that.
for sure.
All right. We got a phone call already? Goddamn. Can we at least get into it? All right. What you got, baby girl?
We're going to do the caller.
Yeah, let's get this call first.
Okay, caller, what's your name and where you calling
your mic
from?
on.
Yo, what up? It's D from Philly.
What it
Hey,
do?
from Philly. What's up?
Yo, I just want to say enjoying the guest, but I had a question about what you guys were talking about earlier. Like how you guys have mentioned like Gerard and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Speedy, I hear you talk a lot about the like the Instagram and like the Twitter comedians and all that. But how do you feel about the actual generation of stand-up comedians that are coming up right now, like Gerard and Lil Rel and Hannibal Buress and all that?
Oh, I never judge comics. There's some comedians that go, all he do. It don't matter. Whatever you do to make someone laugh, that's on you. You can go on stage and shit and somebody's going to laugh. But if you go on stage and shit and then you don't get no other shows, that's because you're on stage just shitting. So I never get into who's funnier than this. Now, I've seen some young dudes that make me go, oh, shit, I need
Up your game?
Need to press the gas a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Rel, funny as fuck.
Yeah,
oh my God. I mean, he just, if you get a chance to, and I'm pretty sure, I think he's doing some shows with Tiffany Haddish. If you get a chance, and Tiffany's funny as hell too, go see Lil Rel, funny as fuck, and he doing his shit. There's a lot of comics who are biting from old comics because the audience flips so much, and they hoping that it does, that they'll bite or sample someone else's joke just because they don't have enough and they need to, get this money for headlining or where it may be. But, the new comics, hey, man, more power to them. I love it. I love seeing black men win. I want to see everybody win.
Talk about the new generation.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, what you got, Blue Sky?
All right, so the first
Turn your
You
mic
got
up.
to turn your mic up or put it up on you.
Yeah,
No.
I gotta put it
There
up.
you go. That's
Put
it.
it
That's
in
it.
your mouth.
Mhm. We hear you good.
All right, so
Put it up on you. Know how to do that.
Wow. Damn.
I forgot her mom's in the chat room. You shut up.
Hey, Mom.
My
Hey,
mom
Selena.
know.
What did you say your daughter did?
Oh, you what?
Nah, I didn't say shit.
Oh, my mom know I'm a freak. Hey.
Oh,
I'm just
hey.
kidding. Just kidding. No,
Leave the
anyways.
door open. Mama.
She
That
about
could
to
be a
fall.
song.
No. Okay, so the first story I have is about a transgender athlete who was denied permission to play an elite women's competition.
Yeah, he
the
a dude.
AFL.
He a dude.
Right, the Australian Football League women's competition.
At the end of the day,
But
still
then
a
you got to
dude.
look at the picture of the actual guy, and I'm gonna put it on the.
Okay.
But he's a dude.
Yeah, he's
He has
trying,
dude muscles,
and that's what I was saying earlier.
dude thighs.
That's him up there.
Oh, I got it
Oh,
here.
wow.
It's right
That's
here.
a dude.
I can
I
put
don't
it
give a
back.
fuck what nobody said.
What sport is he?
He wants to play
Soccer.
Soccer in the women's league.
Women's league soccer in Australia. Yeah.
No, just be a girl in the guys' league because you really are a guy.
After they take all those hormones,
No, you still do.
He's still buff.
He still
Yeah,
still
he
got-
buff.
He still has
got,
man muscle.
Yeah, he has a
Even if he get it cut off, he's still a dude.
I mean, the fact that you think that you could take a pill to stop you from being a man, that's the funniest part
Yeah.
about it all.
Mhm.
Just the pill.
I mean, it's almost, me and Michelle were talking about it before the show. So the Boy Scouts, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing. Now they're letting in little girls into the Boy Scouts now. Now the Girl Scouts got a problem with it. So
Yeah, because
I don't
once
get
you
it.
do,
girls getting in the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, I don't-
hold on.
who
Once
wanted
you
that?
do that, it's a slippery slope. So
Mm-hmm.
now the Girl Scouts have to let boys in
Yeah.
because somebody's mom who had a daughter
Wanted to be in the Boy Scouts.
and why can't she be there?
Why though?
Because they wanted to set that out. But what they didn't know, now you fucking it up. So now the Girl Scouts got to have a dude because somebody's dad or somebody's mom go, well, my son wants to be in the Girl Scouts because he identifies with girls.
Everything don't need to be integrated, and
Yeah.
that's real.
I mean, I don't, as parents, I mean, I'm not a parent, but would you let your little boy go to the Girl Scouts or vice versa?
No.
I don't see the point, because
No,
don't
and
they
that's-
still
we would
teach
have
the
a
same
lot of
principles?
conversations
But
until they came.
they still
got to
get
what I
badges,
was
they
saying,
still
'cause I'm like,
patches or
no.
whatever. They still got to do things. I don't get it.
And it's just somebody that wanted to say, hey, I'm going to attack the Boy Scouts and see how far we can take this because
even get
somebody's
it.
daughter went, I don't want to be with the girls.
Well, they buckled and they're letting them little girls
And
in.
then, would you really want your girl to be staying
No.
overnight with a bunch of boys
Nope,
and
not
then
gonna
male
happen.
camp leader and all
Not
this
gonna
other kind of
happen.
stuff?
Who you want your
No.
daughter?
That's what
stand-
that's what I meant. When
Yeah.
I want my little girl staying with Lil Bob and Lil John and Lil Ricky and their camp leader Dom, and they're spending the night
So
in
now
the
you have to change the
Sequoia.
name. How is it the Boys? You have to just say Scouts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
just
you can call them
scouts. Yeah, or yeah,
Because if you're going to be politically correct,
I wouldn't
gotta
have
call them
it.
Scouts.
scouts. Yeah.
What?
You said that like all little boys are heathens.
No. Oh no.
You
I
was
love
like,
little
oh, she
boys,
gonna be
and-
in trouble. Like
No,
what do
but
you
My
really?
7-year-old is a heathen.
But
And I say all little boys got some, you know, they
But
we
they
see a little
are,
girl
their
coming.
little hormones
Yeah.
are going, and they're thinking things. And my little girls, their hormones, the boys, they
Oh,
better
okay.
watch out because the little girls,
Okay.
the ones that coming
Okay.
after my
It
boy.
could go both
As long as
ways.
it's equal.
But even the
Yeah.
way they move and they doing all, it's a lot happening. I need to, you know.
Well, you have a daughter.
Yeah, but mine's, you know,
No,
real
she
little.
brand new, but I'm saying.
But I do get you tripping when she start hugging and kissing on. You know, she'll walk up and kiss the little boy, and I'll be like, "Oh goddamn you!"
oh shit, that little boy when I say.
You know what I'm saying? She only 22 months.
Yeah.
This little boy
I
came
can't
over
wait
to
till
the
I
house.
say I can say 2 years.
I'll say this. I bet the parent was white. Bet you that. Hands down, bet the parent was white.
I bet so too.
Yeah.
This little boy came over to my house, my little godson. He's 5 now. And he had gotten in trouble because he had kissed this little girl at the school. And his mother kept asking him about it. He wouldn't say anything. So I said, "Did you kiss the little girl? Did she kiss you?" He said, "She kissed me." And I said, "Well, did she look like you?" "No."
What do you mean look like you?
I wanted to know if she was black or if she was
Oh.
white, but
Oh,
I didn't
oh,
want to
okay.
say if she
Oh,
was, you know, and she was a little white girl and running around kissing, and now he in trouble because he got kissed. And I
Yeah.
said, "Where she kiss you at?"
Oh.
He's on my lips. I said, "You let her kiss you? You don't even let Auntie Tangie kiss you on your lips because you know I don't kiss, you know." I said, "So what are you gonna do from now on when the little girl tries to kiss you?" He said, "I'm gonna tell her to stop." But you know he's not
Sound like
gonna
your
tell her to
son, eh?
stop.
Yeah,
What would you do to your kids, Sky? Sky said her kids.
My kids are already like they know what things are. So
Uh-huh.
I already talked to my 7-year-old like, "Hey, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is?"
Mhm.
And he's like, "Yeah, I know what that is." Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's so cute. God, they're kids.
They be in the closet at the school, at my son's school, kissing.
What do you
and
mean?
yeah, and my
Well, I don't
baby
know.
came home, "Mommy, somebody was having sex at the school."
Where's your son go to Freaking League High?
Maybe you shouldn't be here. Maybe you should be at the school. Parent teacher day. Maybe you need to
But
be.
you know they're learning. Y'all know middle school is 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. Now some of y'all were fooling around 7th, 8th,
Now-
and 9th.
6th, 7th, 8th.
Now,
yeah,
I let
maybe.
Maya's reading the book that we got from the young lady, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I
Oh, that's
said,
nice.
I
Dope.
said, Maya, you read? She said, "Yeah, Dad, it's got some." I said, "Yeah, but those are things I probably can't talk to you about, but you can read those things.
That was
and if you have any
excellent,
questions,
Stevie.
it's
Yeah,
ask
I love
Michelle."
that.
I love
said,
you for that.
You asked Michelle. She's like, "Okay." I said, because I saw some diagrams in there.
Yeah, there's some diagrams.
Yeah.
And I said, but you know, some of the stuff I can't tell you, and I don't know anything about, so that's why I want you to read the book. She said, "I like the book. The book's great."
Did you have your daughter read
Oh, my daughter. When Stone saw the book, when Stone saw the book, she picked it up and she looked and then she loves to read.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime she had a moment,
Yeah,
she'd be
mine too.
reading. And in the mornings, she'd be sitting there reading, and I'd be like, "She reading that book."
Yeah.
Because it's good information for her. Because you know her little body's changing.
They want to know how old is Maya.
Mine's 11.
11. Okay.
She's 11, but she has those.
Yeah, she.
I don't know how she got 'em.
more than her mama probably. 'Cause she got,
I don't know how.
or her dad.
Every time she come downstairs, I'll be like, "Take shit." And then Maya, she's stronger than most little girls.
Okay.
Like we knew she was gonna be an athlete. We just didn't know what she was gonna. In baseballs, softballs, or shit. But trust
what
me,
position she play?
all of them.
All of them?
First, Michelle got her playing first, back catcher, pitcher. She hits home runs like.
Because Michelle's daughter plays, Sabrina plays
she was all
softball.
shit.
She was no joke.
But that was the instance where the parent, she's been playing softball since she was 6.
Oh, dang.
So when she got out of high school and all her teammates are going to college, she said, "I don't want to play no more."
That's what I did.
And I was like,
"You too?"
Yeah, I played. I was on varsity when I was a freshman. I was good.
Really?
But when I turned 18,
Allegedly.
I was like, I'm about to have fun.
I'm about to party.
Yeah, I'm not about to do nothing.
I'm about to pull up your
supposed
stats.
One hit, one bat. Okay, cool.
You have any children?
Yeah, I have an 18-year-old college freshman.
What school?
St. John's University in New York City.
Oh, nice.
St. John's.
Look,
is
so-
it a little girl or a little boy?
I have a son.
He's a son. What if
Yeah.
he wanted to be in the Girl Scouts?
That
No,
ain't
that ain't
gonna
never
happen.
happen.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
Don't
What is he
ever-
majoring in?
Never bring that to a man.
Yeah, be like, no,
I'm
no,
sure he
no.
gonna do shit.
Sports management. He wants to be a general manager of a professional franchise.
Well, y'all family smart. Y'all all like to stay in the cut.
Oh,
Hey, listen.
You know, make the money on the sneak tip. That's good.
You got another story? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we ain't only
Wait,
about
before
some.
that, I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, Tangi, would you buy your son, well, when he was younger, like if he wanted a kitchen set, like the kitchen
No.
thing? No. What if it's not
No.
like a girl color?
No. Slippery slope. No.
But a lot of great
No.
guys
No.
are chefs.
No.
We have to have
That's a chance you have to take,
talks.
and why take that chance at 7 or 8? Let's
I like 5.
Well, let me say this.
go ahead, please.
So if you get in the way of something that's going to make them a lot of money in the years to come, like I was having a conversation with my brother. If you would have been the father of RuPaul and you stopped him from doing who he
being
was,
RuPaul.
from being RuPaul, he wouldn't be financially successful this day.
Yeah, but
feel
if
you.
my son wanted a kitchen set, I would not buy him a kitchen set, but I wouldn't stop him from being a great chef. If you want to come in here and
In the-
learn
in
how
my
to scramble
kitchen.
these
In the
eggs,
kitchen.
we can
Okay.
scramble these eggs.
Yeah.
You want to cut up some onions,
There
show
you
you
go.
how to do
See,
it
that,
so it
to
won't
me,
make
that-
you cry.
those
So would you stop him from being RuPaul?
No, that's the question.
That would-
The
wait,
question
what?
is,
I know that, but
You can't-
she
You done
jumped
took it
over.
off.
She jumped over the fence.
I can't stop him from being RuPaul, but no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I got a girlfriend whose son, when he was little, he said, "Hey, Auntie Tangi," and he'd run and he want to play in my hair, and they
It's a
worked
wrap.
really hard to
It's a
try to
wrap.
make him
No, it's a wrap.
tough. But I used to say, leave the child alone.
Embrace who he is.
Because he wasn't trying to act like it. He just was, and he's pretty, and so now he's this older boy that's still like, now he tries to talk like this, but whenever he's free, he's like, hey, Auntie Tangi, you know, because it's just in him, and I think they should have left him alone.
Yeah.
Because
I think
then
in
you
that
can work
sense-
with him
Okay.
and teach him how to
Yeah.
be who,
Yeah.
you know, how to be safe and who he is.
in that sense, I think you let RuPaul was gonna be RuPaul. You
Yeah.
weren't gonna
Yeah,
change
yeah,
that.
that's
The
different.
minute you saw him, you went, okay, that's RuPaul.
Yep.
Okay.
But it
we
goes
go
back
right
to your
on.
story about
But-
Brooklyn playing with. I
Yeah.
think it was Maya Madison with the dolls. You know what I'm saying. You have to have some sort of.
I think you do exactly like Tangi said. That if he wants to be, he comes in the kitchen like, Mom, what is that? Now you show, okay, this is how you cut. You take your finger. That's different. If I go buy you a little doll set,
That's a different thing. I got you.
no, because he's not gonna learn from that if that's what he wants to do.
Right.
Now, little girls do it because I'm in the kitchen, and my daughter lines up all the dolls, and she done
Yep.
cut my socks up and made dresses for them. So I got one sock for every fucking doll in the fucking house, and then she cooks for them,
Yep.
and that's her get down. And they all eat what's the shit? Play-Doh. That's what she cooked. So to me, that's different. So if
Okay.
your son wants to be a chef and he's always in the kitchen with you, then you show him how.
In
she
the
said,
kitchen.
You show him how
The
in
actual
the
kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a kitchen.
Oh, then
You
need
show
to
him
get a
on your
kitchen.
easy bake oven.
Bring up some videos and show
Okay,
him.
but, like if I'm in the kitchen, I don't want to take him in the kitchen with me, or if I'm rushing. But then, like my brother, he cooks a lot. He he cooks. That's the only person that really cooks at my mom's house, or my dad. So my younger son wanted a like the toy kitchen. It was like burgundy and gray or whatever. It didn't look feminine at all to me, and everybody. The security guard in the store was like, nah.
Because that's dudes looking
No.
out for dudes. Just like
Yeah.
it's just, as men, we go, what he trying to do? What you want to do?
Even
And-
D. Cars in
yeah.
the chat room said, "Hell no."
Yeah,
Walmart.
but that's where Dale or your brother or somebody has to step up and go, look, sis, nah. Because you're just
that was
saying,
before that,
you're just
yeah.
saying, hey, I think it's cool for my
It's
son.
cute.
Because that's how girls do it.
Well,
Like, oh, he
it's
wants to
not
do that.
girly, and
That's
we don't
not
have
the
to
point.
cook.
We just, as men don't know what the slippery. We don't know where the RuPaul line is. So what you don't want to do is create the line
Okay.
and be like, well, I gave him a like how it all happened. Well, he had a
So
set-
Sky, did you
But
buy it?
maybe
Tell
get
the
him a
truth.
I bought the
stool.
kitchen set.
I knew she did.
Yeah.
I knew she did.
did
I
buy
could
it.
tell when she asked.
And
She
so
bought
does
it.
he sit over there and he cuts and cooks, uses his imagination cooking?
They end up destroying it.
Thank you.
Oh, see, and that was one thing that I was gonna say.
It became a slide for the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn, my little nigga. Shit. I don't want them in
Now
there going,
it-
so give me your plate.
It would have been really great. You bought the kitchen set, and he'd have been like, "Aren't you gonna cook in the kitchen set?" He's like, "No, that's for my little cousin." Kiki, get in there and get in the kitchen.
They would have got whacked. Like,
That would have been great. But every dude, chat probably going, whew. Yeah. Slide out the
I
motherfucker.
did
Man,
buy
fuck this oven. Slide.
Yeah.
I
I hope that motherfucker got destroyed. I hope it's outside in the street right now.
You know what I'm
It's in the
saying?
backyard.
Yeah. Yeah,
that is so.
I would
funny,
ask my
Scott.
brother. I would say, when you cooking, sometimes take, a little man
But
up in there. With
I'll give props to the brother at the store because he ain't have to do that. But that's just men looking out for men and going, "Hey, baby girl, I know your intentions good. That ain't a good look for him right
Yeah, he would say, "Nah, Sky, I don't think you should do that."
now. Won't you steal it? That way you get caught and then you can't take it."
You so.
What else you got?
Okay, so the second story that I have is about Lil Bow Wow and the Bow Wow challenge again.
Oh wow, we back to that again?
Well,
That's the flossing.
He faked the phone.
He wanted to top himself
Again?
with doing the Bow Wow challenge. So he made, and you'll see it in a second. The Death Row picture, with Suge and Snoop and Tupac.
Oh, I see him.
He added himself to the picture.
Right there.
Oh, at the
That's
top.
him at the top when he was
He actually
young.
would have been on Death Row. Y'all do know that.
Because of Snoop?
Because
Because of Snoop,
But he
yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, because
Thank God.
So Def.
Yes.
Rock with who you supposed to be rocking with.
Right.
But yeah, so basically he got a lot of backlash on Twitter and all the trending sites.
Why you put a
about-
little?
But why? I mean, why is this the challenge? I don't get it. Put yourself in a picture. I mean, is that
No, the Bow Wow challenge, as in, remember he had the picture of him.
Faking it on a plane.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And then now he's pretending to be from Death Row.
Oh.
So we gotta put our picture either in a Death Row or something
I mean,
like
I'm
that.
definitely gonna put my picture in the Death Row because I got a gold chain and a black. I mean, we all. from
When you were
Death
younger?
Row. Yeah.
Really?
No, I wasn't, but I am. I mean, Bow Wow did it.
So you're gonna do it? You're gonna do the challenge? Hilarious.
Bow Wow is visualizing his greatness. He's seeing it
What
in
his
his
greatness
mind.
could have been.
He's trying to create something. He put himself with a lot of people he thought that were great. He act like he was going on a trip that had been paid for him in this fabulous jet. He's trying to use his power to call it into existence. He's just in this world where everybody sees what he does.
Boy,
if a
you
little
are so-
John,
You really flipped
if
that,
a
I'm
little
gonna tell you.
person does
Yeah,
it,
you made
people
it.
make
You made Bow Wow.
visualization posters all the time.
No.
But Bow Wow is posting his on Instagram, and the world is
Tangy?
seeing it.
No, Tangy.
But he's dreaming.
I think the
Tangy.
difference
Oh,
is
wow. Bow Wow just text me. Tell her she
his mic gotta go.
You never put yourself
no.
on a screen.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
like
explain.
a
I'm
stage, and put yourself on the stage
Tangy.
by
Tangy.
Bill
Tangy.
You want me
Cosby.
to tell you?
That's why we got this clock up there on the wall.
But you don't see me there.
I know, but
She
this
asked
is
me-
what is this?
She asked me.
Oh no, because you weren't using it to visualize yourself
No.
on there, but it's
You
in
want me
your
to answer the question?
studio
You want to
because
talk?
you are feeling your
No.
greatness.
She asked me, how come you don't put yourself on the wall? I
But
said,
I-
for one thing, that'll be too self-centered.
And it would have.
Let me
It would
finish.
have because that's not a visualization.
No.
board.
I do believe I'm in that realm of those guys
Right.
on that wall. I do believe that.
I do
I
too.
do. If they got on the stage, I can get on stage with them, and I'll handle my own.
I do too.
But I think it makes me look like I'm trying, and I want to prove to everybody I should be there when I already know in my mind I'm there.
But Bow Wow, because we're not talking about you,
Okay.
even though this is Speedy and Friends, Bow Wow doesn't necessarily feel that he should be there, but he wants to be there, and he's
But
seeing
Tangy,
it.
Can I just say this?
Please,
Tangy, I think you're
seeing
reaching.
it.
I think you're reaching when it comes to Bow Wow.
Call it.
instead
Somebody
of-
call it.
And instead of putting it on his wall in his room, he just messed up posting it on Instagram.
He just texted
or
me.
saying it out loud. Bow Wow, when you do your
You gotta let her do it.
visualizations,
You gotta let her.
I'm just say this. Bow Wow got busted the first
Thank
time,
you.
and he trying to come with something.
There
just
you
to-
go.
to
There it
throw
is.
you off the
It's
second
It's
time.
the Donald Trump thing. Let's
Bow Wow,
do this.
keep it at home.
No.
Keep it
Here's
at
what it
home.
is. He got on the plane and thought nobody else was going to show that he was lying about what he was doing.
Right.
So how do I take your mind off of that? Look what else I did.
You're right,
And you
right.
only did that so you wouldn't look over here.
Right.
He was wrong. We get on Dave Brown because every time Dave Brown get on a plane with Fox, he
Oh, we
every single
Man,
claim.
every
like he's
time.
never been on there.
Yeah.
So I've been on a private jets before.
Well, I don't think Dave is doing it like he's
No,
never.
no.
He's
He
doing
just
it
do it
because
all
he
the
wants
time.
people that he can say Jamie Foxx and he can
Yeah.
tag him. And
Well,
then
So we get that.
Yeah,
'Cause
we know that about Dave.
Producer
But you are
extraordinaire.
Bow Wow. You trying to show us that you got it going on the plane shouldn't even be a part of your get that.
Right.
We should.
I agree.
That's just part. I'm thinking that if you're not flying private jet because you're saving your money because private jets ain't no joke.
Yeah,
so
but
for you
the,
to do it on a commercial plane and then get busted and then go cool out there I got busted.
the dream is very different from reality. The living the star life is very different than what people think it is. Like you said, because you're Bow Wow. Well, he is Bow Wow, but Bow Wow might not know who he is. When you're in it, he might not feel like I'm Bow Wow. He might feel like
But
anyway.
but isn't the vision board about the future.
Yes.
He's
In the-
inserting
in
himself
the
in
But social
something
media
that
is
he
not
wasn't.
that though. So
No, but he's absolutely
Your
right.
vision
To her
board.
point.
Yeah,
Oh
he's
no,
absolutely
you're right,
Nah.
but he. I'm just trying to help him.
Oh, okay.
I know you really
Like-
are.
like-
I
like-
get it.
like,
I'm just
I'll give
trying
you
to
this.
help Bow
Yeah.
Wow because he's
I'll
making
give
a
you this.
mess.
I used to, like, I would write out what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do Arsenio. I wanted to be on the Apollo. I wanted to do all these different things. And as I got to those things, I crossed them out. Or if I said, okay, I want a truck, and I go in my mind, what kind of truck? And I would, like, put on the list all the stuff I'm going to do or put on the
Children.
truck when I get when I get this truck.
Well, he
Or when I
Tonka.
get whatever. Because I felt like if you put it out there literally and you go through the motions, it happens.
and he ain't about to be on death row because that shit.
No,
It's
that's
over
in the
with.
past. Like I
Over.
said, it's in the past.
I mean, he could be on death row, but not the record.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure.
Well, that's
So
true.
I don't know if that's a challenge, but if you want to put your,
Well, no,
I think for
it's-
regular people to do it, it's kind of
No,
funny.
it's not. Yeah, basically.
Like
it's-
if you did it, I'll
it's-
be like,
it's-
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's just poking fun at Bow Wow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So that's the challenge. We're gonna poke fun at Bow Wow.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That's the
I
whole
like
thing.
that. As long as we poke fun at it.
We could put us in with the.
He still goes by Bow Wow. He like 20.
Yeah, it's not little, though.
No, he goes by his name.
But who knows his
Bow Wow,
name?
his name is
It's
Chad.
Chad.
Chad Morris. Yeah,
His mom's
Chad
last
Morris.
name is
Chad
Caldwell.
Moss.
Bam. Mom's last name is Caldwell. Bam.
You hit it again. God.
So I didn't know that. I be
No, we
knowing
didn't know.
shit.
Well,
Now somebody gonna
Bow Wow.
don't ever.
Okay, listen. You know, I was trying to fight for you. You
Yeah, it
used-
didn't work.
Bow Wow,
They.
I say stop. I say relax. We
Yeah.
know you got
I
a little
think,
bit of money. You was
you
tight
know-
when you was a kid. Now get over yourself.
Yeah, JD got all your money. Anyway,
Oh.
you got
All right, you got enough
Okay,
speed
I
and
got
get to the
one.
second
Thing,
story.
see, that
Yeah,
makes
this
me
is-
sad because he feels maybe. Then the other version would be he feels like he's nothing, and so he's trying to make himself feel like.
I think
I like
that's
that better.
basically
Go
it.
ahead.
That's
He's trying to
basically.
get his fame from when he was a child.
That's sad.
Anyways,
God bless you, Bow Wow. Do a gospel play. Go ahead.
so I don't know if you guys heard about the New York activist who was on American Airlines flight and she was kicked off the flight.
I did hear something about that.
Yeah, Tamika Mallory.
Mm-hmm.
For nothing really.
Oh.
She had a dispute with the lady at the front. The check-in, I guess they switched her seat from
Yeah,
they switched her seat, so they got it situated. But when she went to go sit down, the pilot came out and went to the seat and said that she was like disruptive. They said, "Are you about to like cause problems on the plane?" She was like, "No, I'm just gonna write my complaint down." But then they still, when he went back to the thing, he called her over the loudspeaker.
yeah. When she said that, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they called her up over the loudspeaker to the front of the plane. She didn't come. They escorted her off with the police, and she was on her way to New York because she was going to be Reverend Al Sharpton's daughter's wedding. She was supposed to be on her way to that.
Oh, that's jacked up.
And she missed it. And then so right now, she had a press conference this morning. She said it's been 36 hours. Where are you, American Airlines? But already celebrities are boycotting. Like,
Yeah.
Diddy,
Wow.
he said he's no longer flying on American Airlines until.
That's a
They
moment
deal
you
with the
cannot
problem.
get back. So has American Airlines responded to anything, or you know how
Not
corporate
yet.
usually says
She
something?
should call Pam. Pam will handle that.
Because
She
I
get
have
free trips for a year.
Yeah, I will. I can handle that for real. 'Cause
Well, I
I'm
know
the
they had a
queen
press
of
conference this
escalating.
morning, but
She did, but not United, not American.
yeah, not American.
Oh, that is absolutely.
Which mean I
horrible.
think they send that name to all of them. So if you try to go to another airline, like if she tried to fly out, I'm pretty sure she couldn't.
Well, she ended up flying out 2 days later.
Yeah.
On Spirit.
But
or
you
something.
missed your daughter's wedding. You missed that wedding, so
She definitely
you can't
missed
get
the
that
wedding.
moment back.
Right.
Ooh,
And
I don't know what
they
I would
didn't know
do.
who she was. They didn't know.
No,
that
they
she-
never do.
Yeah,
They
didn't
don't
know she
care.
was an activist or that she
And
had
I
a
think when
platform
she
to-
said no, once I land, you know, I'll get home, I'll make my complaint then. That's when he said, "Oh, well, then come on off the plane." Because if you're gonna say you're gonna make the complaint anyway, we might as well go and get you off. Where I think if she just would have said, "No, I'm good. I'm good. It's all good. Let's go." And then whatever you're gonna do, you do it when you land. Because you got to know the minute you say, "Oh no, I'm gonna do a report. It's all gonna be all right." That's when they're gonna. Because he can ask you to get off the plane. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't get mad.
Exactly.
The minute they tell you to bounce, it's over.
She said
I
she
have a
cried.
question,
She
though.
was
Shoot.
upset.
So, I've been on a plane a few times.
Me too.
Something had to happen for the pilot
Oh,
to
they probably-
come
they probably
out
told
of the
him.
cockpit to come talk to her.
Somebody-
What was that?
They-
what was the
girl at the
altercation?
counter probably told them
They-
that the young lady
yeah.
coming on was a little be careful.
Agitated
Watch her.
or
In other words, watch her.
feisty, yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is the people that work for the airline,
Mm-hmm.
they handle that. For the pilot to come talk
because
to her.
they told him that the young lady getting on your plane, we just had a big discrepancy. You might want to check her.
Right.
So he goes, let me go back here and see. He gets up, hey, you good? And she goes, yeah, I'm good. I'm going to make a report later. Okay, you got to go.
And then so once he got back to the cockpit,
He said, you got to go.
Gotcha.
That's how that goes.
That's terrible.
Because airlines now, that's what they do. The minute you can't raise your voice,
You can't do nothing.
because you got to remember you're at you somewhere you probably not trying to be at, or you on your way to, and they have that power to go. No, you can't get out.
It's like you in my car and you yelling. Gotta get out.
Well, listen. I'm gonna say something that may not be popular.
Can you sing it?
No, I'm gonna do that for you in 1 second. But here's the thing, though, right? So people, and when I say people, I'm talking about airlines. And here's the thing: I have not read exactly what happened. I haven't seen any video.
Right.
I'm not taking sides. People are still paranoid. If somebody is on the plane that does not appear to be on the same page with everybody else, you got to go.
You got to go.
You know what I mean?
Or the word gets out that
you know what I mean? And so because people are on edge, if I come in there like, saying certain things like you're not gonna do this, and again, I don't know if this young lady did this, but you can't loud talk and stay on the plane. I'm not staying on the plane. I'm like,
you can't loud talk and get on the plane. How about that?
Right, right.
And the man, she was with a young man, and he didn't say nothing the whole time, but he was kicked off as well.
Oh yeah, you roll with her. Everybody look like you that came with you on the plane.
Yeah, but
When
they
the
said
revolution
he was trying to stay on the plane to make it.
He trying to look the other way. Hey, Whistle, come on out here, man.
Hey, Whistle.
Because you try, that's like when you're in the car and the homie go to jail. You're like, please, they go, sir, yeah. Then you do everything right. You want me to get, okay, cool. Put my hands back here. Cool.
Yeah.
Sit in the back. All right. You hoping ain't gonna be because you're like, nigga, why you do that?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she did anything wrong. She just was probably, and you know how we get, we black folks. We go, what the fuck you mean my seat ain't there? And then next thing you know, you're like, oh, I'm good now.
She's an activist, and she's the co-chair of the Women's March that happened in January.
Oh, really?
They don't know that. She gotta have that on a card or something.
Yeah.
Put it on her forehead.
On her forehead, on a badge. On a badge. I'm somebody.
Yeah. You know who I know? Shout. I would have said, I know Al Sharpton. Can I get on the plane?
I'm on my way to Al Sharpton's daughter's wedding.
No, I would have said to an Al Sharpton meeting.
I would have, Al Sharpton meeting.
You know Barack be here in a minute.
Yeah.
Put me on this plane. I brought it. I got the dog with me.
That's the bobblehead.
Got the dog with me. All right.
That everything, Tasca?
So give me your information again, man. Let everybody know about the play this Saturday. Is this Saturday?
This Saturday, Down B. Welsh presents Lord Don't Move.
Lord, here we go.
Present. You guys say present.
Okay, Down B. Welsh presents
Lord, don't move my mountain.
Where?
At the Wilshire E-Bell.
When?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because we gotta go to church.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
But yeah.
That's dope, man. And how do they get tickets?
Ticketmaster.
Probably Wilshire E-Bell.
Or go on the Wilshire E-Bell website or the box office. You know, it's old school. You can go down there and buy your ticket.
You know black folks.
Yeah.
Let's go now.
Find them on the street.com.
On the street.com.
Now, can we put tickets in? No. Do you have tickets to give away?
I can.
Bam.
You want?
Yeah.
Put them in there.
Act like you're somebody.
Okay. Well, there.
Put 2 tickets to the
Lord,
Go ahead.
don't move my mountain.
Where?
At the Wilshire E-Bell.
When?
This Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because I gotta go to church.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
So we'll put 2 in there.
Okay.
2 tickets. So bam.
Just want to ask the question.
Yeah, go right in.
Does Barack need a neck brace?
That's why I turned it this way. My kids got a hold of Barack, and he lost his back fade.
Yeah, I can see that.
He lost the back fade.
Yeah.
But I've been having that since his first day in office.
Oh, okay.
So, and he's not going nowhere. He lost his little feet, but I found a way to stand him up. All right, so the tickets will be in.
We'll call.
But you get the tickets with this box.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you do all that stuff and you don't live here, then we got to mail that to you. you can give the
that's
tickets
true.
to whoever and just let us know who the name is, and we'll put that name in the will call.
Yeah.
So go to either our website or go on the chat
Should
room
be
here.
bidding now, people. We need some high
Yeah,
bidders.
we need some bidders.
They said star in the second Lionel from the Jeffersons.
See, now
I hated
Marla
that line.
Gibbs is the star of this show now.
I hated that line.
Right.
Because I was so mad.
Look.
You
I'm
talking
just glad
about
she-
Tangy need closure. I needed closure on that. And I kept going, they ain't gonna talk about who this dude is. Who is this dude? He was just lying on everybody like, hey, Lionel, no, nigga. The other Lionel went in there, went to sleep, and this dude woke up.
So you hated the second Lionel more than the second Aunt Viv?
Yeah, because the Aunt Viv was
Oh.
funny to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
they
Yeah.
acknowledged it,
Yeah.
but they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, on the Jeffersons, they never even, they just kept it pushing.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Right.
came out the room, and it was a dark-skinned dude who was not funny.
Right.
It was funny as fuck.
Okay, wait a minute. He said he's gonna sing. You gonna sing now or after the
The
break?
very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said hi. I knew right then you were the one. That's it.
Physical attraction
Uh-oh.
and to my satisfaction.
Amen. It changed.
I heard you.
Oh, Blue, you supposed to help me,
That was
man.
fantastic.
Somebody need to help me with the words.
All right, we take a quick break.
Speedy, you sound good too. Because this say Speedy. and friends.
We take a quick break, come right back. When we come back, we
Oh, I
have,
need to throw my panties on the tape. Oh, it's one at a time.
what you call
Your
them?
Gene Penny.
My
Gene
jeans
Penny.
panties.
So when we come back, we talked about this last week, well, the day that wasn't Tuesday, and we were talking about one-hit wonders. So we want you to have your top 5 one-hit wonders because we're gonna have
Yeah, we're
our
gonna do
top
it, come
5
back.
That's easy.
one-hit wonders. You got, give me one.
Give you Johnny Kemp.
Just got paid.
the main
Just got
one.
paid.
And I mean, he rolled that out to the
Wait,
wheels. fall.
he gone.
He gone.
And he's still riding.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But if you're gonna have a hit, it's gonna be one.
Right.
That's a motherfucker to have right there. It's just at the concert. What else you singing? Niggas like that. Get to your song, niggas. Why you singing everybody else's shit? Because he gotta sing somebody else. He gotta do a Luther ballad. Why you doing Luther, Kemp? Shit, nigga, get your shit. Nigga, get off stage. All right, so we're gonna do that when we come back. It is the Rollout Show. Bidders, bid. We got tickets. We got headphones. We got
T-shirts.
T-shirt, and we got CD. My man CD is in there,
And it's
Yeah.
signed.
and it's signed. So get your bid
Andre.
on.
That's right.
Go ahead and get them.
This is him right here. This is that sax machine or whatever.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna ask your favorite one-hit wonder artist. Yeah, so everyone will have one. So
I
you
thought
can
they said
participate with the
5.
discussion.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
5?
add signature, like,
5 one-hit wonders? Oh, no wonder why they're all doing homework.
Oh, thanks for telling me, guys.
Sorry. Will you, well, maybe they'll do you last so you can have time to get it together. All right, we need to go.
Oh, I don't know yet. Let me see.
Here we go.
Let's go back.
The mics are not muted.
All right, I'm good. I'll just come back to that.
All right, we're back.
Sex in the studio.
Sex
happen
in the
today.
studio.
Can't have sex in the studio today. It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High.
That'll work for me. In the house we got.
Blue Mitchell, baby.
Whoa. In the house we got.
Brett Dismute.
Yeah, we got to switch your mic.
He got bottom in his voice. Yeah.
And in the house with us at the table we got. Who has the information?
Oh, I do.
So
Sorry.
sad. So sad, bro. I'm sorry.
We have Paul Mabon. He's an actor and a poet. Somebody said you was
Alright.
on what's that thing on HBO? The poetry, Def Poetry Jam. Were you on that?
Oh, Def Poetry Jam.
Yeah.
Get
How long
closer.
have you been a poet?
Yes, I've been a poet since high school.
High school. Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit
So
more.
how did you first start writing poetry though?
I had this teacher, Dr. Hooks. Remember Dr. Hooks?
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Hooks said it's time to
school?
write a
Oh,
poem.
in Chicago.
Yeah, Whitney Young.
They
it
went to
was-
high school together.
Y'all went to high school together?
We
Yeah.
went to high
that's,
school
that's
together.
crazy.
Yep.
We want to hear some shit then.
Yeah.
So you knew poetry. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just like any assignment, I just kept doing it, and the teacher encouraged me, and I just kept doing it through college and started acting poems out, and moved out here and caught the attention of the producers for Def Poetry Jam, and
Now, and like everybody think poetry's got all rhyme, or what are you saying? does it come to you like music where you hear the poem in your head and you're like, God, I gotta finish that out?
Just depends on the person. Yeah, it just depends on the person. I get inspired by stuff that happens to me in life.
Okay.
So if something hits me, I just can't stop thinking about it. So I have to just
So
write
the
it
girl
down.
dumped you. You're like, you finna
That's
get
exactly
you
what
finna get
happened.
this.
I wrote a poem.
Really?
Yeah,
Because a girl
man.
dumped
Give it
you?
to me. Give it to me.
That was your first poem?
Well, I wrote one about she left her toothbrush at the house for the first time, and yeah.
All right, ready? Give me. I want to hear that.
And get up on the mic, please.
Okay, Speedy.
There we go.
It started with a toothbrush. I thought we was just friends, but something told me I should have known. She was trying to move in. Monday she left her toothbrush. Tuesday, is that her jacket? Wednesday she left her makeup so I could get used to looking at it. Thursday, lingerie in my sock drawer space.
Oh.
Friday I found her stuff all over the place. Blow dries, curling irons, fake nails, earrings. Is this your hair in my razor? And it started with a what?
Toothbrush.
A toothbrush. That's
All
right.
That's actually really dope.
That's dope.
That's how it all started. That's
Yeah.
Hey, God, that's how it all started. Because they do. Women subtly leave shit. And they go, I
Now,
think
wait a
I
minute.
left. No, bitch, you know you left.
Say
You
that.
know you left.
Guys do it too, because
But our subtle
Yeah.
leave is like, we leave some obvious shit. I left my keys. I gotta come back and get it.
You are
know,
so-
we ain't bring my toothbrush. You might actually use them.
My favorite chair, my big screen couch.
No,
No,
And
no, that's
women.
why y'all
And
do
women.
it. We actually forget.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, we like, I can't get my house.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
I gotta.
We didn't cuss you out. Bitch, it sucks something till you die, bitch. I'm out. Ding dong. I left my wallet on the couch. I apologize.
don't leave your phone.
Yeah, don't leave your phone. Nigga. They all do that. So now, do you feel like every situation you have to have, or something might come to you? Do you automatically go, I need to write that, or you go, let me get to that.
Well, not every situation. Just like if I think about it, if it's on my mind, it's on my mind. Like I wrote about the Catch Me Outside girl.
And that's
Yeah.
What did you write?
Well, I work with kids and I teach them poetry, and I noticed that a lot of people, they kind of have the misconception that she's just.
Somebody phone is
Uh-oh, is that me?
Okay, go ahead.
Go, Speedy.
You're good.
That she's just this girl who wants attention, but
Very much so.
she has a story and she's a person, and she's had a rough life. Parents were divorced, her mother had cancer twice, and it kind of drove her to use hip hop as a medium to mask the pain. So that's where that persona came from, and kids are attracted to that persona, but instead of focusing on what she should be doing, which is staying in school and stuff, she's encouraged to be this personality that is contrary to what is best for her. You know what I mean?
So is it a poem you wrote that you hope that she would have listened to, or someone around her would have listened to?
Just the kids that I teach. I teach kids poetry because everything is memes and catchphrases and stuff like that. So just to let them know that they're real people out there, and they're no older than them, that have stories. Because the poem tells a story about her life, and most kids didn't know that her mother had cancer and her father divorced, and she had to nurse her mother back to health when she was 6 years old and rubbed aloe on her breasts, and it's just a deep story. Just a deep story.
I didn't know that.
How'd you know that? How'd you learn all that stuff?
I researched it.
Okay.
I looked her. I saw the
You found
Dr.
it
Phil
fascinating?
episode.
Okay, yeah.
And he sent her away to a ranch to ride horses
Right.
to kind of decompress. And when she got back, the episode had aired and the phrase took off. So she was actually, the dye was out of her hair and she actually started to turn her life around. But when she got back, she was getting all this attention for being negative.
And
And
she
that's
went
when
back
you
to
see
it.
her in all the Kodak Black videos and things like that.
Actually, she has a new song out,
Yeah,
and
she
it's
does.
bumping.
That's what
But
Nick
what's
and
it
Sky
saying?
said,
It's bumping.
and Carly.
Is
It was
saying
well
stay in
produced.
school?
It was well produced.
I'm real embarrassed. Who are we talking about?
Get me outside.
Get me outside.
Who are we who's
The
that?
little white girl.
Little white girl. She was on Dr. Phil, and she said that, and she became like an internet
She's a
sensation.
one-hit wonder.
Yeah, she is a one-hit wonder, pretty much. Which we'll be doing our top 5 in a few minutes. So, FYI.
Right
Now,
now.
Or now.
now, the kids that take your class, what are the number one thing they may ask you about doing poetry, or they already have that gift of doing? Or are you teaching them how to have that?
Well, I work for an organization called Get Lit, and I'm the manager of arts education there, and I teach kids a free workshop on Saturdays, and I also teach during the week the curriculum. And basically, they come in with with whatever's going on in their life. You know, they have a lot of pain that they need to get out, and I try to show them that instead of hurting themselves or hurting other people, you can put all that pain into a page, and you don't even have to perform it. But just as long as they have an outlet. Yeah, and it's kids from all different walks of life, you know, from Brentwood to Watts, you know, they all come together and they're all equal based off of their stories. And it's a safe space so they can come and tell those stories. So.
I think that's excellent.
And I truly believe in you have to let things go. You got to release things. You could be, I tell my kids, you could be mad. I could be mad at you about something, but an hour later I'll forget and we can move on because I know if I hold that anger and it rolls on, it's going to turn into something else.
You're going to get a whooping again.
Yeah, you're going
to. But see, with kids, teens.
And I think kids haven't been taught to let things go.
Yeah, everything is life and death. Everybody wants to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Everything is just all in 10.
Do you think everything is 10 partly because of social media and the pressures of living up to this certain standard? I mean, I know when I first got on social media, everybody was like, oh, man, because I was doing this event, doing that, and hanging out, and everybody would be like, oh, your life is so glamorous. Even my family would be like, y'all know my life ain't glamorous. I mean, it's one event over 365 days a year, you know what I mean?
But when you're a teenager, like when we were in high school, everything is high school. Everything is what somebody else says. So our lives revolve around
what somebody else says.
What kind of jeans you're wearing, or what somebody said on social media.
How many followers you have.
How many exactly. And
what are those?
That's the
what are those?
Right.
Yeah, what are those?
We need
shit you can't afford.
We need to love each other instead of liking each other. Yeah. Literally liking each other.
And I just truly believe, and like you guys were just saying a minute ago, if you have kids, their phone shouldn't be everything. Put the phone down.
How do you do that, though?
Just put the phone down.
You make them, I mean,
at the dinner table.
Read a book.
At the dinner table, yeah.
Yeah, like we have a rule. Can't bring the phone don't bring it up here to eat.
That's good.
And then we're at the park, don't bring it to the park. You're supposed to be playing. If you ain't playing, then sit down. But you ain't going to be on your phone
at the park.
Right.
Right. Good for you.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever seen.
Right.
You at the park.
I had a kid say to me, my friend's kid, and I was babysitting for like a week. Anyway, I was babysitting for a week, and he was like, we were going to watch my godson play softball, and I said, you're coming with me, and he was like, well, what am I going to do at the park? I could not believe, who says that?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's because his mom lets him on video games all day long. And you know that he's talking to people with his little headphones on and whatever, and that's his whole life. He don't want to go nowhere. I mean, we've gone to events. I'm like, well, where's your son? And no, he wants to stay home and play video games, and you let him?
And parents want somebody to babysit their kids, whether it's the TV or you or her or somebody else, instead of saying, no, get your ass up and go run, motherfucker. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Just got to do it.
It's not like when we grew up.
But I like the poetry thing, man.
Me too.
Yeah, well, you do poetry, right?
Yeah, I got a little poetry in me.
Really? Give me a little something. No deep.
Mine's too deep.
Let's see how deep it is.
I mean,
let's go. Ready?
All right, let's go.
And scene.
Standing on the corner looking at life. Life on the streets, living poor, living filthy. While them cats on the TVs rolling Bentleys. Wishing that can be me. Well, why can't that be me? Or why can't that be you? Day break till day fall, bad thoughts see it all. No one cares, no one see the struggles, but we feel the pain. And it drives my insane. Tears break the silence from violence, cause gun wars. Tension between gangs, not knowing the effects that'll take place. Crossed by a wrong target, knocking out a 7-year-old girl who had her dreams and singing, changing the world. But the only thing that's changing is her life to death. So put her body to rest, but hold her spirit up, let God do the rest. I protest for a better life, but gets no results. So I walk down the street to see crack fiends selling themselves for a hit while the light quits. There's no education because no one reads books. And we all know everyone's been there and done that. So why aren't we above that? Blinded by the sight of some rims. What makes a baller? Ingredients of a baller. It's not when your car is worth less than your rims. I want the deals doing big business. Time to drop the Glock. Sometimes I wish I had a Glock, but most mines would stop for a few rocks. But what about the 20-acre estate? Because thinking makes less mistakes. It's time we learned and it's time we teach. And a child shall lead them.
Oh, Scott.
Damn,
What is that? What?
Turn my shit off.
One bad little mama there.
What?
I mean,
Okay,
What?
this girl. is an engineer.
You are amazing.
She's a rapper. She's a mom. She's a poet.
She puts heart into every
And she
single
kinda
thing
cute.
she does. You're amazing.
You have to understand the subtlety of what she did. She said, "No, it's too deep for y'all. Tell me to go ahead and do it."
Come on, Scott.
As I see myself, I'm right. And the motherfucker said, "You bad bitch." And I think she gonna stop. And I said, "Nah, motherfucker. You don't understand the deepness of my world when my world is deep."
Yes.
I did.
Yes, Scott. Yes, girl.
Never be that ready. You should have been like,
Yeah, you was on point. Like I was like, damn, I forgot the popcorn.
Nigga, she came right out.
And it was just like Speedy said.
Because you were like, no, it's too deep. It's way too deep.
Come on, Sky.
As I said, you can't stop me because I'm deep in the water. As water flows through me, I stay deep, but I get above because I'm above that.
Because I'm Sky.
And a child shall leap.
Yes.
You can see me this Saturday. Where?
At the Wilshire E. Bear. Yes.
That was on point.
Damn, Scott.
That was beautiful. I
yeah,
got chills
baby.
a bunch of times.
I'm trying to tell you.
That you had that one in your
You are
chamber.
amazing.
I'm trying to tell you.
I was waiting for you to thumb through your notes. Hold on.
Yeah.
I got one.
Can you write poetry?
She was reading it off her arm.
Wow.
Now, do you ask kids, like, when they first come to your class, give me what you got, if they're a poet, or do you put them right there on the spot, or you give them time to adjust?
Yeah, it takes about a week, depending on the kid, because you're walking into a new space and you don't know exactly what's going to happen. So you give them about a week, and then I like to stress accountability and responsibility, because some kids need to be pushed a little bit, in terms of showing up on time, but also just being challenged to be the best them that they can be. Because I was one of those kids.
I agree.
I wasn't going to do it unless you made me do it.
Wow.
And when you made me do it, I was like, oh my God, I got to do it. It's like, what if I'd never have been pushed, So I think we do too much coddling. I think we just let kids,
Oh my God. I thought it was me.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to get my wife's car washed the other day, and this mom was holding this big ass kid, like carrying it, and he had to be maybe 4, 5, 6, and I'm like, come on, and there's a boy, so it's like, and no one and again, it could be harmless, but I just feel like that's that slippery slope, and then you wonder why he's always crying. He's under his mom because you coddled him every single. He fall down, you ready to pick him up.
Right.
Like I had to tease one of the parents at the basketball game, and I was joking. I said, "Now, if your son fall, don't run to the court, moms, because what happens? They go, no, he's hurt." I said, "He's gonna be all right. You have to let it happen."
Yeah.
And then he goes to the sideline, and then you walk
That's
over there. Is he
life.
okay?
Yeah.
And then he'll know, okay, my mom ain't gonna come to my rescue every single time.
Yeah.
Sometimes I got to deal with this and figure it out. And it's just falling on the ground. It ain't like you ran out, you stole the car and I caught you. That was me. Anyway, now do you have like a book of poems? Do you have is it stuff like on DVD or if someone wanted to purchase some of your material?
Well, my purchasing days are kind of over. I just kind of post stuff on YouTube and just do live shows.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Why is it over?
It's not over, but I'm really just giving back. All my energy is going towards the organization, teaching kids. Like I still write and perform, but just not as much as I used to.
And you got a new joint, right? New song, new.
Oh, well, yeah. There's always a new poem.
You sent it to us, right?
I sent you a
We
poem.
want to play it.
Oh, you gonna play that one?
No, which one you want to play?
I was just joking.
Oh, okay.
What's your organization called? What's the Is it your organization?
Oh no, I'm just the manager of Arts Education. GetLit, GETLIT.org.
GetLit.org.
Yeah.
And if someone wanted their kid to be involved, is that just with that school or? Do you
No. It's I teach personally on Saturdays from 10 to 2. It's at 672 South Lafayette, and teams 13. It's where Hoover meets Wilshire-ish meets.
That's Hoover. That Hoover.
No, not the other Hoover.
Wilshire. We know Wilshire. That's
not Manchester, Florence Hoover.
Guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just when you say Hoover, don't care what you cross it with. It's like,
Yeah, you on Hoover and Wilshire. We can get some dim sum.
You get him some. You get him some.
Yeah.
Get him some.
Right.
But from 10 to 2.
Dim sum.
What does that mean?
Dim sum is a soup. or some Chinese.
Yeah, that is.
Japanese.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I was waiting
it's
for you to
Asian
say
food.
that. I knew it is what you want. Well, get them some.
Give me some of that.
Give me the.
And Paul, your last name is Maybon?
Maybon, yeah.
Maybon.
Yeah.
Maybon.
That's not a black name.
Hey, you know Chicago got some unique names. Dismuke, Maybon.
Yeah, man. They stopped off at Ireland for me. What about you?
We don't know where my name is.
You
from.
go to Boston, they don't even know you coming.
I know.
Is it? That ain't you. Dare to do poetry, motherfucker.
Yeah.
As the white man tells me, I ain't got his name. Like poetry, I would have loved to do. Singer, all that shit. Rapper, I can't do none of that shit. You play the song, I can remember what it is.
I mean, I'm the same way.
I
can
think
do
poetry.
music,
I used to watch their poetry like I was there. 'Cause them motherfuckers,
I went to a taping.
For those who don't know, the guy who plays on Blackish, the man that plays her brother that stays with them.
Oh, yeah.
One of the coldest poets in the fucking world.
Really?
Oh my God, he had a commercial where he was doing this. I forgot what commercial it was, but the character having playing, you would never guess that.
David Diggs?
I think that's his name.
Yeah, David. He was in Hamilton. He
Yes.
actually worked for
He
our
was in
organization.
Hamilton?
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
he,
Have you
was
seen
on the-
Hamilton?
He was in the original cast, and he actually gave us tickets to go see him.
When it was in LA or New York?
In New York. We saw it in New York.
What was that like? I actually wanted.
I heard
That's
it's
on my
incredible,
bucket
man.
list.
It
Is
was
that incredible?
non-stop. There was no dialogue whatsoever. I was like, you
Just
guys
music?
gonna rap
Just
the
music?
whole
Yeah, Hamilton
thing,
is
huh?
fabulous.
Yeah.
Really?
You can't go to the bathroom or nothing.
Really?
Oh, so there's no intermission?
Absolutely not. Maybe. Yes, there is an intermission.
Okay.
But there's no like dialogue.
see
It's
Hamilton.
just straight rap through the whole thing and song. It was amazing. It was good. It was great.
I want to see. Okay, so I'm gonna play. They gave me two, so we'll play the first one alone or.
Yeah, that's about my love life. Yeah, man. It's about
Exciting.
Sorry
it's
to hear
about
that.
no, man.
Well, the
Everybody's
man-
no, wait a minute. Everybody's got a deal breaker, and this is why I'm alone because of these deal breakers.
What's your deal breaker?
What's your main one?
Well, my main deal breaker
Uh-huh.
is in the poem.
Okay. I'm gonna try to
Okay,
figure
hold
it
on.
out. I'm gonna listen to the poem.
Okay.
And
Hold
I'm
on a
gonna figure it
second. Where's the lotion?
out. Where's the lotion? Is that what you just
That's
said?
right.
I just got worried. What?
I don't want to fight.
Whatever. I got lightheaded.
All right, we're gonna let that go. So you'll tell me after we come back from being alone. All right, here we go. And
Oh, got music with it.
God, I want a woman that has a relationship with you, loves herself and seeks truth, treats others how she wants to be treated, strong enough to check me when I need it. A woman that keeps her word, studies yours, allows mine to be heard. A woman that won't break my heart. Goes to the bathroom to fart. The toilet seat. Use the bathroom. Flushes twice for number 2 streaks. Read Psalms 139. Looks that up even if I'm lying. Hallelujah. God, send me a sign. Make some noise if there's a woman out there that gets turned up and keeps it real. Woo! I want a woman that can calm her butt down and chill.
That ain't me.
Woman that ain't always running 10 minutes late.
I am so sorry.
Offers. I said offers to pay for a date. A woman that appreciates my dime.
3 crab legs.
And don't complain about snow crab legs she ain't even pay for. Ain't gonna ignore me and play Candy Crush while I finish eating mine.
3 crab legs.
Is there anybody out there that understands?
Yes.
I said, is there anybody out there that understands?
Yes.
Congregation, say amen.
Amen.
The doors of the church are open. Father God, I want a woman you want me to marry. But Lord, please don't let her underarms be happy. I want a woman to ask me if everything in this poem is true.
What kind of women do you date?
I don't believe you heard me. I said I want a woman to ask me if everything in this poem is true. Women just like you. I want a woman that knows the answer to the proverb, is a smurf booty blue. I want a woman I can share love and hip hop. Watches scandal,
It's all girl. It's
but
all.
knows when to stop.
Let me tweet this.
A woman with or without children is fine. But she can't talk about her kids all the goddamn time. I want a woman and a baby, God bless.
Hey, yo, Paul.
The same thing, Paul, without a DNA test.
That ain't your baby.
A woman.
What?
That doesn't return phone calls with a text.
Would you pick up the phone?
And likes to have hot butt naked Bible study.
Corinthians.
A woman that doesn't steal.
Excuse me, miss.
From Walgreens.
Miss.
So I don't have to ask, did you pay for that magazine?
I sure didn't.
A woman that ain't delusional about what her body needs.
I get real bad headaches.
And doesn't smoke organic migraine medicine.
This is the only thing that works.
A woman that doesn't keep a steak knife driver's side door in her car.
It's for protection.
And if she ever sees this, I pray to Jesus I didn't go too far. Because God, I don't want to die or live to attend another wedding of a friend or spend holidays with my relatives who know of you to ask of you and got it right. God, I might find her.
I might find her.
If I read more about you, instead of writing poems that tickle my pain and endeavor the vein of being alone. Alone. Alone.
Hey, man.
I like it.
Man, that was off the
I
chain.
do too.
That
was funny.
Sky Snap.
Talent.
A whole lot of reasons why.
Yeah, you said if you listen to the poem, I couldn't pick out one, but
No, the one said,
all those deal
take a
breakers.
woman somewhere and you don't steal. It said, ma'am.
And Walgreens.
I like the subtlety. Ma'am.
Everything was true in that poem.
That was dope.
No way. The girl stole something?
We went to Walgreens, and I'm chatty, and I'm talking to the lady, and she's just doing her thing, and we walk out, and I said, "You stole that magazine?" I'm thinking, you automatically forget. She's like, "I sure did." I was like, "Oh my God, this is the deal breaker."
Yeah, that's definitely one.
Holy shit!
So now you're riding the car like, what else is business stuff?
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Can't let her in the house.
One had a steak knife in the car. I mean, get a gun like a normal person.
Did you find a steak knife or she pulled it out?
She pulled out a steak knife. She had road rage.
He
She
said,
was
get a gun like a normal
It was over. It was over. I was like, that's a deal breaker. And I just started having all these deal breakers floating around him. Like, what's your deal breaker?
Cigarettes.
He don't like skinny women.
I'm talking about you're on a date. What makes you say, all right, I can't deal with it?
No, cigarettes.
Cigarettes, that's it?
Can't do it. Can't stand the smell. Can't, because we're not going to kiss. So it's not going to ever, because it smell like, you taste like an ashtray. So it's not going to, that's the total. I mean, I done met some dimes in my life.
Dimes.
And then she went, so why you tripping? Nah, man. I put my clothes on and everything. You know what, bitch?
Dang.
You don't want me. Yeah. Pat, you told us your deal.
Yeah,
What's your deal
mine's
breaker?
Myers.
Water all over the sink.
That's
Really?
it?
Listen. Wipe that shit up.
Why you can't wipe it up?
Huh?
Why you
I
can't
wipe mine up.
You
She
should
gotta
decide
wipe her
to
own.
sink. That's the deal. Like, you got to go, bitch. Everything, kids, everybody got to go.
Everybody got flaws.
Yeah.
Just don't leave water all over my counter.
That's right. Flush twice.
Blue?
Funky all the time.
Not just summertime, all the time.
You got the shower, bitch? You fucking-
Yeah, like you can miss, like you're like, well, maybe something rotten in your teeth or something. I mean, like it's inside of you because you just did get out the shower.
Bitch, use my deodorant because apparently your secret ain't working.
Yeah,
It's keeping the secret. It ain't yours.
now you need mums.
Love the poke. Okay, now, so now we
you,
go
Ron.
back to
You ain't asked me my deal breaker.
Oh, I thought we did. What's your deal breaker?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you when y'all don't know. Because I can tell the normal cigarettes and all this other kind of stuff, but there's this guy I used to like. He had bumps in the back of his head.
I hate those bumps. Those bumps are irritating. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
little
Especially when they lower.
and then you want to
And
say
they
something.
pussy. Ugh.
You wanna say something.
And it's razor bumps, you know, from
That
the
sound like
barber
Biggie.
Stuff, but I
Yeah,
just
it's a unclean razor. You got to stop going to whoever that barber is. But the main thing you have to do is let it grow all the way out.
No.
Yeah, you got to let, because it's just the hair.
Yeah.
Curled up in it. So you have to pull the hair out. Hopefully your girl don't mind pulling out, because that's when you go back there, is pull the hair out.
I like to pull
So when
it
he
out.
edging you up and he gets in your hair holes, and his clippers are dirty,
Yeah.
that's what he leaves inside of you.
Oh, you always have
now
to
your
alcohol.
body's
Take the
trying
alcohol
to
immediately,
Yeah.
bam, which closes the pores.
Right.
Closes the
right.
pores and get all the junk out. A lot of people don't know that, but he did that, and he gone back. He talking to you, and your shit starting to curl back in, and by the time you get the alcohol, he know you're gonna be sensitive, so he don't really hit you. You're like, all right, nigga.
There it is.
If you have a man that has that, you gotta let it go all the way out. You gotta let it just.
See, if I had known that, we probably could be together today.
You and Bumpy?
You're hilarious. Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson.
That's like brothers that have the bumps on their face. You just gotta let it grow out. And
But
magic
the bumps on the face, though,
Magic
I
shave.
can take the needle and
Just
lift
magic
those,
shave.
and I like
Magic
to do
shave.
that. Just
I do
lift
too.
them and just
man. I tell I've been using Magic Shave since 1980.
I like
Man, you just gotta have this black smooth skin. Forget all that.
And drink water.
Always one of those
You gotta Magic Shave actually works, but
Wow.
you have to understand it. See what it is. You have to let your hair grow all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
Then you take the Magic Shave on and you put it on for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
10, 11 minutes. You take a straight razor, or not a razor, but a nice sharp, and you take it on, or a credit card, either one. But then you can't shave for 7 days or six or 7 days
That's why
because you
you
want
do
to
it
let
every
it
Friday?
grow out. Yeah,
That's
you
why you
want
do it
the hair to grow out. When you break that and go out, well, if you have a job, you got to shave every day using a razor. It's gonna curl back in, and it's a wrap.
So you just keep
Especially with
sharpening that
black
hair.
man.
Folks, yeah,
Black man is gonna
the
it's
real
gonna curl right back
African, Zimbabwe.
Right here.
Motherfucker, soon your shit grow, bam. Right? Get a little white in it. You go out there, you come on out, then the curl in.
Yeah, because it goes to the skin like
halfway.
Turn back in.
Halfway.
And then remember now, you cut it like this, so it's
Yeah.
actually a needle.
Yeah.
So when it goes right back into your skin.
Oh wow.
I know y'all didn't know I know it like that.
I didn't know you. I'm glad.
So now it's time. We have a throw in on Tuesday. This week's throw in is the top. If you can name the top 5, your top 5 one hit wonder. Now, if you don't have them yet, I'm gonna give you time to go. I ain't gonna come right to it. I ain't gonna fuck you up like that. What are yours?
Here, you
And
take
you like,
mine.
Oh, wait, here.
all right. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Pam.
All right, so I have.
Now, if you have one of hers on yours, you have to scratch yours off.
Can we have
because
a
she
pen,
did go first.
another pen over here?
Yes.
Right here.
Really?
All right, here we go.
I'm taking care of my
Okay, I'm
singing
going.
friend.
All right,
Who
so
you got?
number 5 is Rico Suave's
Wow.
Rico
that.
Suave Gerardo. That was 1990, by the way.
Rico, and that he started off with the song like Rico.
And he had a reality show on VH1 briefly.
Every Puerto Rican you saw, you went Rico Suave, and that's the only song he had.
Yep, and then
One
I
hit.
have Number 4, I have I don't know if you guys remember this musical youth. Pass the Dutchie.
I gotta mark that one off.
Side. Pass the Dutchie.
Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Pass the Dutchie.
They played that all the time.
Words.
Oh,
I had to
Dutchie was
pass the
weak.
joint, right? That's what I thought the Dutchie
That's the
was.
only part. But what's the
On
rest
the
of the
left-hand
part?
side? I don't
Yeah.
know.
They kids. How could it be past the Dolce?
That's what they were saying.
Well,
It's from the Caribbean.
Yeah,
so
it's from the
that ain't
Caribbean.
really-
There's no age.
There's no
limit
age
on
in
that.
smoking weed.
That's
Oh.
natural.
Nigga, I was singing that shit like pass the Dolce. I saw it in church. I was like, pass the plate to the left.
That's what I thought too.
Number 3.
Okay, so then
The third one.
number
That was it.
3.
Well, she had to scratch hers. So.
Number 3 is Soft Cell's Tainted Love.
What?
Y'all remember
Yeah.
Tainted Love?
Oh,
Tainted
right,
Love.
right.
You were born then. You were born.
I
then. Tainted Love. Yeah. That.
Yeah, Tainted Love was.
Wow.
I don't remember the artist.
Soft
That's
Cell.
what I don't remember.
Something. That was 82.
You know it when you hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know the song.
Soft Cell.
I just don't remember the artist.
All right, go ahead.
All right, and then I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go Tony Basil's. Oh, Mickey, you're
Oh,
so
I
fine.
gotta mark
You're
that
so
one off.
fine.
I'm
You
glad
blow
I
my
put
mind.
that.
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
Hey, Mickey.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
As a matter of fact,
Hey,
when
Mickey.
they did the top ever number 1 song, I think that was number 1.
Well, I
It was
just put it in my
close.
order,
Yeah. No,
but
I'm just saying.
sure. And then my number 1 is definitely. Why do we get fuzzy? Oh, because of the phone. Ice Ice Baby of Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla.
Got to mark that one off too.
Very good.
Gotta mark that one off
Damn. You
too.
cheat off your homework.
Yeah.
We got a call.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey Lola, this is Tanti.
Hey, Ton.
Tanti.
Hey, Tanteezy.
We're great.
Dutchie is not weed. It's
Thank you.
actually a pot of food.
That's what I thought. You motherfuckers don't know. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you learned that on Unsung?
About a pot of food, not weed.
That's what I
Wait,
thought.
what
I was like,
time?
pass the Dutchie to the left hand.
That's what music. They had musical youth on Unsung.
Huh?
They had them on Unsung. They were.
Yes.
Oh wow! So it was okay. Food. I just wanted it to be weed. I guess.
You was all
Made sense to
confident.
me.
Thank
It's
you.
all right.
I was like, it's weed.
Oh, what we do without
Pam just got TV.
No.
Damn, thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, thanks, Tom.
You was all confident.
Now
It's
you-
weed, Pam.
Pass the Dutchie on the left hand side.
Now you know that's just what they had to say because they were kids.
Hilarious.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just let's be clear. Brown sugar. We know what that's
We know what
about,
that
right?
was.
Okay.
Mary
Okay.
Jane.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Blue.
All right, we'll go ahead.
What you
Blue.
got?
All right, number 5. Oochie Coochie
Ay ay ay.
MC Brain.
Yes.
What happened?
Oochie coochie.
I am the brains and I'm up to par.
Yes.
Number 4. I got a thing for you, baby.
Low key.
All right.
Wow.
That radio DJ coming back.
Killing that shit. Look, that was a nigga. That song, you coming off the wall. I got a thing.
Hey, listen, that was Jimmy and Terry.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Yeah,
That
they
was
wrote and
Jimmy
produced
and
that.
Terry. Yes, they
Absolutely.
did.
I didn't know that. I should have known that.
Supposed to know that.
Yeah, I'm really supposed to know that.
Hung out with them.
I know. I
What
was
else
lying
you
to
got?
him.
Number 3. You can reach me by railway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lady Adams, get here.
Oh, Lita, yes. That song used to make me cry.
And man,
Wait, wasn't that a remake though?
Was it?
No.
She did it 1st. Who redid it?
Oh,
I think that
I
was
think
a
Gladys
remake.
Knight
I don't know,
redid it,
'cause I
and
never
somebody
heard the
else.
song before
Okay.
that. And you remember she got all the accolades for. She got like
Yeah.
it was song of the
Okay,
year.
okay.
She got some shit for that.
All right.
And then
Number
but
2.
Do you really call her a one-hit wonder?
Yeah, that's my trick.
Name another one. Next. Number 2. You got what I need. And you said she's just a friend. And you said she's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
I
There's
tried to put him
Marky.
down, but he's still out. He's still doing his thing.
they
Name
still
another
out,
one.
But
Okay, yeah.
Name
Okay,
another one.
Okay.
all right, next one.
And number 1. You can't play with my yo-yo.
No.
Name another one.
Black Pearl, Bonnie and Clyde. Stop playing.
Yo-yo,
Next.
no.
But Bonnie Clyde she did with Cube.
With
Cube.
Cube,
I mean,
yeah.
that ain't her song. She performing in the shows.
But Cube is on the thing with her.
Yeah.
All right.
And then that other one, Black Pearl.
Oh, good.
Who was that?
That was yo-yo.
I don't remember Black Pearl.
I remember Black Pearl.
All right,
Oh,
get it.
I do remember it from
That woman
Kiss.
sing
No, Led Zeppelin.
All right.
Depeche
Oh
Mode.
yeah, that was. All right.
it. Okay.
I
I
gotta
love
keep this one right
put my
here.
glasses on. Fuck up. All right, here we go. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Baja Man, which they got paid so much because they used to play it in the arenas.
Right.
So they got that check
Yeah.
every time it came.
Well, if they
whoever
wrote it.
whoever
Yeah.
wrote the motherfucker, that's the key thing right there. I hate doing this because I know this brother very well. Got his phone number in my phone, trying to get him on the show. Keith Washington.
Oh, what? We can get Keith any day.
No, I'm saying he's a one-hit wonder because that's the only song he had, and he wrote that motherfucker.
And he's still riding it out, actually.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He had a song on the New Jack City soundtrack.
No, they nobody know that.
Okay, you right.
Wait a minute, what is his song?
Make Time for Love.
Which one was that one?
It was the only one. Anyway, don't ever try to correct me.
I just don't remember this song.
Remember the group Moke and Stuff?
Yes.
Moke and Stuff.
Moke and Steph.
Steph.
Yeah.
Because it's each one of their names and they put it together.
Yeah,
There
it
we
was
go.
Kenya, Stephanie, and Mo-
He's my, and I love the song, but as a dude, you can't sing the shit. You can't be in there going, he's my.
You gotta wipe that out.
You gotta change it to
Yeah,
shit.
change that shit. All right. The next one is Somebody's Watching Me.
Oh, yeah.
And I have some privacy.
Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
And I have some privacy.
So technically, that's a Michael Jackson song.
Because he did the
he's
hook.
singing
No,
the
he
hook.
did the hook. But
Technically.
he did the lyrics.
Yeah.
Rockwell, I
Rockwell
understand.
did the lyrics.
You know,
And his daddy had the
that's
label.
that nepotism.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Daddy had the label. Call Michael. He good on that. If you don't put Michael on it, we don't even know that
Right.
song exists.
Okay.
Yeah.
last but not least, because every time they played this song in the club, I'm off the wall. I'm getting my groove on. You can ring my bell.
Oh, yeah. Ring my bell, my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
And they would play the 12-inch, which I don't know. Young fucking 12-inch is when you know you be hoping the long one kick in, and then they go ring it, boom. Oh, it's a 12-inch. They can stay on the floor, And it was a 12-inch. Anita Ward was her name.
Oh, nice.
Never did nothing afterwards.
Ward, baby.
We're going to find out what she's doing. She's probably on the road singing that song.
Yeah.
Well, Tangy, you have scratched out your whole list. Fucking
like 3 of them.
You might be down to.
I scratched out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of mine.
All right, we'll let you go.
We're going?
Yeah, go.
All right.
I'm really getting scratched.
I
want everybody to scratch your shit out.
Number 5, Orange Juice Jones in the rain.
Yeah.
You know,
That was brilliant.
Without me, it's like cornflake without the milk. Come on now.
Yeah, I miss you so much. I followed you today. You miss me? She said, yeah. Well, I miss you so much. Bitch, I followed you today.
In the rain.
Coldest shit ever made. What you got?
Number 4, Gregory Abbott, Shake You Down.
All light skin would do with the little tail in the back.
Yeah.
You had the little tail in the back.
Listen,
He was doing
I used to watch Video Soul back then.
And now he got a Grammy for that shit.
It was a hot song.
Yeah, he got a Grammy.
What was that, like 86, 85?
It's as videos was taking off.
85,
84 on up.
They played the shit out that fucking song. I hated that song.
All right. Number 3, Rex in Effect, Rump Shaker.
Oh yeah.
Can you name another
No.
one? Can you name another one?
Well, produced by
Teddy Riley. That was his little brother.
That was his little brother.
Right? Nepotism.
Hey,
Hey,
it's a cold song.
it's America.
It's cold.
I mean, if it come on right now,
we in it.
the dance floor not gonna clear.
No. And
So-
be mad when you take it off, nigga. Goddamn. Fucking DJ.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2.
Yeah.
At every NBA arena in America, Crisscross Jump.
Oh yeah.
And I feel so bad for them. One passed away.
I mean, technically,
dealing with the stardom of that,
Right.
and not being able to follow it up.
Right. I mean, technically, they had Warm It Up Chris as a. I mean, y'all don't know that one, though, right?
I know it.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So okay.
I missed the
So
bus.
he's challenging that they are.
I missed the bus. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So they really not one hit wonder.
Well,
Scratch out.
put an asterisk by that.
Okay, put an asterisk. All right.
Last one.
Number 1, EU, the butt.
Okay, now here's why you may have to put an asterisk by that. Here's why.
like to
Local
see.
legends.
Because in DC,
Correct.
they the shit in DC. Now, did they have other songs? Because mostly go-go music is covering another song and adding the go-go beat to it.
Right.
So
Nationally, internationally,
that's it.
That's it.
One hit
That's
wonder.
it, yeah.
They in, they out. And in the movie, when that motherfucker came on
What?
and do the right thing,
School Days? No, School Days.
School Days, nigga, we was like, oh! And you could, like I said, you could play that right. The party could be dead.
Right now.
And you put that shit on niggas.
Hey, look, in my shows, that's the birthday song. They
It
get
is.
Yeah.
That's
You getting up.
You getting up?
Where the birthday girl? Stand up. Are you ready to get your groove on? Then get out there and do this shit. What you got something in their chat room?
Oh, they got a grip of them. You got to help me go through them, Tangy.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep,
You wanna
we'll
do-
do Liam
Go ahead.
and those two, and then we'll
Go
go through the chat list people.
Boy!
I mean, yeah.
Here we go. Number 5.
I'll start back here.
Ski Low. I wish I was a little bit
Oh.
taller.
Wish I was a baller. Wish
Nobody knows the words. Look.
From Oakland, right? Oakland, right?
No, LA.
No, Skilo was from here.
Lamert Park.
He's a part of that whole
Wish
LA
I was a
crew.
baller. Wish I was.
Ooh, the alcoholics, all that. That's all that crew.
Top of the stairs, too.
Yeah.
It's the greatest video in the world. All right, number 4. Crystal Waters. La da dee da da da.
Oh, that's that Chicago right there.
Now at the party she threw for Lisa Ray, they played that, and them young motherfuckers went. Oh no! They started playing the house music, and them Nick went. Everybody 2400 was like that. Oh. And them old motherfuckers on la da dee. That's how you find out if your son was gay. He on there la da dee. Okay. Why you moving like that, honey? Daddy, look. I'm cooking, Daddy.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Did
All
you
right. So I don't know if you know this now, but Christian. Cause I'm too
Yeah.
cool.
Christian. They were Rockefeller's first R&B group.
And what was it called?
They
And
were
what's the song?
twins. You used to see them in the
Oh,
all the time.
dude, boom! They started doing plays.
They did.
They started doing plays. They out of Oakland.
Yeah.
They
One
got
of them
signed.
did. Now-
They got signed out of Oakland. Light skinned brothers.
How do you
twins.
know all this?
Come on, man.
Now, technically, that song was not a hit though.
I bought it.
I'm just saying nobody. I'm sorry. If the room doesn't know it, it's technically
I
not a
felt
hit.
cool when I listened to it.
But that song was a beast. It's when I
It's a
take
good song.
It's how would you put this?
Boom. The bass line was sick.
Baseline was sick. They were signed out of Oakland.
I'm gonna listen to it when I get home.
They came on stage and the women going crazy because
Yeah.
it's light skin with good hair and all that other shit. And the song had that I want to say like a 70s.
Yeah, because
vibe.
it was right at the time of not Maxwell, but
It's right for Neo Soul. Just before Neo Soul.
What was his name? With the and D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Right.
Had they released that maybe a year later, they took off.
Yeah.
And now
they
they're
were right at the cusp.
Damn, that's a good one.
Thank you.
You got some good ones. All right.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Okay, number 2. CeCe Peniston.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
But that's Speedy's girl crush too. Her
Yeah.
his
Wait,
I know her.
But didn't she have two?
No. Well,
Keep on walking.
Yeah, she had two. Yeah, well, actually, she had 4 off that record.
She's had. Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say she's had like 4 top 10.
Yeah, yeah. So she's not a
keep
one.
on walking.
But you can't name them. So like, because if you watch the unsung, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I know that one. We can't name it off the dome though.
So we can put an asterisk by that one, but it's great because CeCe Peniston, who is a really good friend of mine. Wow.
is.
And every time I see her, she's like, Speed. I'm like, you still married? Yeah.
No, she's not married anymore.
No, she's asking this. Oh, well.
Oh, you're still married.
I hope we erase all your shit. You got a whole new vibe out there. We get to you.
Take out editing. Take
All
out
right.
editing.
Last one. Number
Last one. Camp Low. This is it. Lucchini falling from the sky.
What is that?
Yeah.
This is it. What? Lucchini falling from the sky. Let's get rich. What? The Jiggy Vontae
Chicago.
Times can't hit.
No, that's
Camp
Brooklyn.
Low?
That's Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's Brooklyn.
Are you serious? You
It
don't know
never,
Camp
it
Low?
never made it here.
Singing and then, you know.
It never came here.
Okay.
It never
Well,
came here.
See, the thing about LA,
Well, North Carolina,
unfortunately,
either.
Oh my God.
when songs come to us, that means it didn't play so much on the East Coast. They finally gonna send
This
it here.
changes everything.
Yeah.
Man.
Camp Low? Is that right?
Camp Low.
Yeah, we might have to play it, but just for us to hear it.
Oh, that song is awesome, man. It'll make you change your life.
Yeah, everybody in the chat room.
Oh.
Going in.
Yeah, they like him.
See, Speedy?
Yeah, I ain't
Sing
never
that song
heard.
before
It
they
never
sing
made
it.
to LA, Pam.
No, Scott.
No, I'm just saying, Pam.
Where were you in
No, no,
95?
it didn't. It
No, I
didn't.
didn't think so.
I never heard it.
What you got, Sky?
All right, so the songs that
Put
Scott,
your-
put the thing up.
You got it.
Yeah,
Can't hear you.
know, I know you hate doing
Put
that.
it in your mouth.
There we go. You sound great though.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so the first song that we got, number 5, is by Mims. This is why I'm hot.
This is why I'm hot.
Man.
This is why.
That shit was on.
Yeah, that was the
when
shit.
that shit came out.
Yeah.
This is why you're
in
not.
the summer.
And then he get he got mad paid for that.
I
hope so. Because that's when
Really?
we were doing ringtones and everything.
And that was a ringtone. Yeah, that was a ringtone.
Actually, I was gonna be his publicist at one point.
Mims is
Yes,
yeah.
but I don't know what happened to him. Like
Because you're not hot.
we had a meeting,
Yeah.
and never after that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's at home playing that shit again.
Yep.
This is why I'm not hot.
Oh!
Song.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, so number 4, we got D4L. Shake that laffy taffy.
Shake that laffy taffy. I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's straight Atlanta. If you in Atlanta, you heard that a billion
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Because I couldn't believe they made a song out of can. That laugh it tap.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's been made
so
out
we
of
got,
less.
Well, Jaquan, he got 2 hits, but we gonna go with everybody in the club getting
Gypsy.
Man, what happened
Yeah.
to Jaquan?
He disappeared.
Right.
St. Louis, right?
Yeah, St. Louis.
Look at you, Speedy. Trying to
East
know
St.
something
Louis.
about.
I know music. Can't fuck with me
you
on
do
music.
know music. I got to
Can't
give
fuck
you
with me
that.
on
You do know
music.
music.
But he at the time that dropped, it was him and Nelly, and they was tearing. They had it
Well,
on
I
fire.
know that he had Jaquan was 17 and he had twins when he fell off the scene.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he got kids, but
Mm.
we got Ahmad. Back in the days when I was
Running
young,
out
and
of
Kid anymore, some things, which I was a kid again.
Back in the day.
I'm not a kid anymore, and sometimes I'm
Wow.
a kid again.
Okay, and then the number 1 that we got was I got 5
That's a great. You know who y'all haven't hit? Domino.
We was looking, but Domino got hits.
No,
he do got hits.
Wait, Ghetto Jams, Sweet
Yeah,
Potato Pie,
yeah,
Long
he
Beach
got
Funk.
hits.
Come
He
on
got
now.
hits.
Come on now.
He got hits.
He my homie.
Physical
but-
Funk. What?
MC Bree had one
Oh.
hit. One
Wait,
hit.
wait.
MC Bree had
Wait,
one
wait,
hit.
wait.
That's it.
Wait.
One hit.
Wait, wait. Him and Pac was what? MC Breed and Pac.
No, that's a duet though.
But I'm saying, okay.
No, gotta be one
Gotta
hit
be
wonder.
one.
And the fact that you still thinking about it.
All right, Tangi, you didn't have to read like.
Oh, she didn't do her shit.
No,
I'm sorry.
and I had to mark out a lot, so I had to come up
It's
with
okay,
some more and
'cause-
get creative.
Church songs do count.
Thank you. So I had to get creative. So number 5 was when I was a little girl. I used to, I watched the TV show and they'd have the white people when they'd be sad, they sit up at the top of the stairs and look out the window. And I heard this song in my mind, so I'm put this down. Debbie Boone, you light up my life.
I like that song. Cause you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on.
Yes.
Look, it took me a minute to catch on. And I was like, okay, so let's see what kind of life she lived.
Okay, number four. I don't know if she's a one-hit wonder or not, but I love this song. Been around the world.
And I can't find my baby, and I don't know, and I don't know why.
You have to put an asterisk by that.
And I don't know
She had 2 hits.
Okay,
Hold on,
okay,
Tangi.
okay.
She had 2 hits.
Yeah, she did.
The second album had another song on it that went.
That first album was kind of bomb.
Yeah, which was that one?
Yeah,
but
I like
but
that.
the second album had another song
Yeah.
that played. It didn't go number 1. That went number 1. But so you can put asterisk by that. I like that.
I like
one.
that.
Okay, asterisk. Okay, so then here is, I'm on my 3rd one. Now, I don't know if this is a one-hit wonder.
We'll let you know.
But I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Well, he
Those other
definitely
fellas can't
is,
deny.
even though-
So when a girl walks in with the
Posse
itty
on
bitty
Broadway.
around thing in your
let-
face, you get
Posse on Broadway's a
Let me
big.
That was
say,
the
he
first
had
one.
other hits, but
Put 'em on
that
the
one
glass.
was so big.
Put them on the glass.
It
Put him
just-
on the glass.
Yeah.
Put him on
Video.
the glass.
Yeah.
That
One
was
of the
Tip Drill
coolest
before Tip
video.
Drill, by the way.
Tip Drill's number 2. But put him on the glass.
Yeah.
Nigga, I remember watching it going. No, y'all ain't gonna block that out. And the song, did anybody know? You hear the song? Put him on the glass.
Yeah.
So he had a car wash in the video, and they was washing the cars with the titties.
On the glass.
Oh.
I said, this is the most creative nigga I've ever seen.
He's a genius.
This nigga's a genius.
Genius.
And then they did the video Tip Drill. I said,
Now this is the most creative.
I said, Tip Drill said, hey y'all, they probably all the ladies came out. All right, bitch, you gotta take them tops off, huh? All tops off, Tip Drill. Bring the homies in.
Okay, so my number 2, I don't know if they're a one-hit wonder either, but God, I love this song. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't
Rapper's
no
Delight?
good? I mean, the macaroni saga, the peas all mushy, and the chicken.
I mean, did they
tastes
have
like
other
wood.
stuff really?
Well, here's why.
Dun,
Eight, yeah,
Hill
and
Gang?
But you can't name it.
Yeah,
What's the name of
Eighth
it?
Wonder. Eighth Wonder. No, Apache.
Yeah,
So-
Apache.
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 Okay, so, yeah.
Get an asterisk on that.
Yeah, I like that one too.
And
Okay.
Will Smith and them made that bigger, made it even bigger. Because even if you play it now, people go, they know what to do.
Yeah.
You're doing the Carlton.
Okay.
So asterisk by that one. But
Remember, I had a lot I had to mark out too. So here's my number 1. Ready?
Don't worry.
Be
happy. Very good. Very good.
Be happy. Yeah. That's a great one, Tangi.
That's, and when I tell you, he went on back to his house.
Hey,
He got that money.
he made enough money.
Yeah.
What, 84, 85?
God.
Yeah.
Because
He
we
took
got to think
home
about
the
it.
bag.
He did it all. All the sounds, all the music,
Yeah, that
everything
was
with his mouth.
Yeah. No instruments, nobody else to pay.
Nobody to pay.
And on a small label. So when the money came in, by the time you paid everybody off, and it's another truck. God damn.
I know we got to wrap you right quick, but let me just go through the chat room and do a couple. The Family Screams of Passion. Duh.
Screens
The
of passion.
I think Jerome is listening. If he still is.
Cold song.
Help me, Tangi, because there's so many.
Oh yeah. Johnny Kemp just got paid.
They
Oh man, Johnny.
Wait.
Yeah, that was so obvious. I think that's why we didn't do it.
Oh, somebody said Samuel. So you.
Oh, yeah,
So you like what you see? Oh yeah.
So you like, which he wrote
Yeah.
all the stuff for Club Nouveau.
That's Freddie Toubi's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go really fast, you guys. Centipede, Rebe Jackson. We talked about
That was
her.
right.
I Belong to You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though Rome tried to do more, it just didn't happen for him.
Horace Brown, One for the Money.
Jamie Foxx.
One for the money. Two for the show.
That's right.
All right, so give me your information again, man.
Tootsie
For
Roll,
the
69
girl.
Go ahead.
Paul, go give me your information.
Bone Crusher, Never Scared. Go ahead.
My information.
How can they contact you?
Social media. I'm at paul@getlit.org, and I'm on Instagram at pjmabon, and you can catch me in this Christmas in the movie called Downsizing with Matt Damon.
Oh, wow.
Let's talk about that. What do you play?
Tell us that.
I'm sorry.
Who do you play in the movie with Matt Damon
Right.
called Downsizing?
I play the black guy.
Black guy number 1
I
or 2.
can see that.
Can't miss me.
I can see
No,
that.
I was lucky enough to get a scene with Matt Damon. We have a scene at the Grove, and I play the manager of an Olive Garden, and
wow,
and tonight, if you're watching Fox, check me out on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, that's right.
Go ahead. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Eddie Murphy party all the time.
Yep.
I'm gonna confess something.
But he also had In Your Butt.
But I bought that album.
Uh-oh.
That shit
And
was terrible.
he did a remake of because Michael did the song, and then he did the remake that the Beatles did, from somebody else, and it actually was pretty good.
But
and then he tried to do a tour of just singing. Nobody came because they were like, "No, you got to stand up." He's like, "No, I'm gonna sing," and nobody came.
But he didn't just have that. He had that other song. Just put your mouth on me.
Oh yeah,
that was a hit.
And something in your butt. Who's Jason Weaver? Love Ambition. Y'all know
Jason
that?
Weaver, Chicago.
Weaver, Chicago.
That love ambition, baby.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right.
He's an actor.
You had to be from Chicago to know. You know Jason Weaver.
He played Michael Jackson in
You know
American
Jason Weaver.
Dream.
You know.
No, I
Jason
don't.
Weaver did.
Jason Weaver.
Hakuna Matata. He did
Thank
a
you.
song in.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, he also was in ATL.
He sang that?
Yeah, he sung the.
Oh, he was in ATL.
See,
He was in
star,
ATL.
legend.
He was
What
in
is- What is the family? Screams of Passion.
Yeah, we just did that. So
Love
if
for Sale.
he did Kuma, whatever it's called.
Brett did that movie, Love for
Yeah,
Sale.
he did the Simba.
He paid.
Yeah, he did the song.
He got paid for that. All right, so we got to pick. I'm sorry. Go
We're
ahead.
gonna do it at 3, right? We're gonna pick the winner of our lottery, and then we're gonna end through the super chat, and then we've got one already. Marquita, she already donated $25. So if you guys want to try to
she's
get
winning?
these headphones,
She's winning.
So 25.
Oh, you said 3 o'clock. It ain't 3.
She's winning right now.
Oh, she's winning right now.
What's her name? What's her name?
Marquita.
Marquita. Marquita what?
Marquita.
Where?
Marquita what?
Where?
Marquita where?
25 so far. Top bid right now.
Go on,
Go ahead,
And
Marquita.
that's very nice for what that little package.
Yeah, you coming
and you
up.
get tickets too.
Yeah, you get tickets to the. Oh, they're
Y'all
here.
missed it. Y'all missed it.
Oh yeah, and you get
Oh,
tickets
sorry.
too.
Go ahead.
Do it again, Speedy.
And you get tickets too.
Lord, don't move my mountain.
Where?
At the Wilshire eBay
Theater.
When?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Cause I gotta go to church.
8 o'clock.
Amen.
That's gonna play all week long. Again, my brother, we thank you so very much
Yes, thank you,
for
Paul.
especially for with the kids, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
'cause
doing what you do.
And I love your poetry. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and we have another one.
Yeah, let's play it after
We'll
break.
play that one at the break. We're playing it right now. We're gonna take a quick break. Come right back. Don't move. Buy a T-shirt, bitch. If you
Don't
do that.
move a muscle.
Why?
Cause we gonna be at the Wilshire eBay
When?
Saturday.
What time?
8 o'clock.
Close when you were growing up?
Yeah.
Do you love your mother?
Yes. Go the waterworks.
Do you want her to be happy?
Yes.
Where's your father in all this?
I don't know.
Do you know him?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw him?
I don't remember.
Does he have another family? Did you ask to meet that family?
I don't even need to. I don't want to, and I don't need to.
6 words from a little girl made Dr. Phil famous. Phil's famous every time hip-hop makes her a world star. World star! Can't heal breast cancer. Dr. Phil's lumps first. Curse like a Cajun sailor, she funny. Fights, followers, likes, money, straight ballin'. 7th grade dropout princess. Would you stay in school or cash YouTube checks? Millions of teens Googled her train wrecks on Instagram, memes, and Snapchats. Addicted to Xanax and weed, TMZs, paparazzi, and bodyguards. Flexing hard, fistfuls of $1 bills, fake gold teeth grills, twerking, tweeting, trending all over the world. Laughed and liked this troubled little girl. Who knew her before the world changed her name to A Threat to Fight? Danielle Bregoli, at 6 years old, nursed her mom through chemo twice. Rubbed aloe on breast, soothing radiation pain. Didn't complain when mommy was vomiting in the bathroom. She was there, held her hair, caressed her back. Thought the woman who had hers was going to die. Don't die, mommy. Please don't die. It's gonna be okay. Pushed everyone away to survive rejection. A hip-hop persona was protection 13 years after parents did more to each other than threatened to fight. Once upon a time, Daddy found a new princess, a castle, and wife. Without makeup, Danielle looks 13 too, right? Ran away 4 times before telling Dr. Phil she still loves caring for people. And when she grows up, she wants to be a nurse. Enjoyed riding horses outside until 6 words reversed her life. I wish millions of teens in this world found a reason to love instead of like her.
Have you been hurt along the way? Has somebody in your life hurt you? Has somebody in your life taken advantage of you, done something to you that you couldn't fight back?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, we're waiting to the
I don't
end
have
of the
your
song?
email. I don't think I have your email, right? No, I don't have your email. I got your email.
Ready?
Yeah. Hit it. Yeah. We back. We back. It is the Rollout Show right
Roll
here.
out show, roll 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 out.
Ha. Hit it again. I like that. What?
Roll out show, the roll out show, roll out show, the roll out show, roll out show, the roll out show, roll out.
It's a hit.
Ha! It's my nephew. Turn it. Ha! Yeah, I like that. It's the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. Your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Blue Mitchell.
In the building we got.
Tangi Ambrose, heaven high.
In the building, won't leave, still here with us. We love it. Set you up for that one. We got.
Brad Disney.
I love asking people to stay, and then I hit him with the, yeah, he won't leave. And they be like, you told me to stay. My mama waiting on her call. I gotta go. In the house, kicking it with us right now, we got.
Melvin Jackson Jr. He's an actor, producer,
Impossible.
writer, director. He was in BET's The New Edition story.
Yes.
And on HBO's The Wire. Okay.
All right.
Wait a
Gotta
minute.
look credits
Was you
to
crackhead on the wire? Or you?
Oh, hilarious.
I was doing the cell phones, man. I was with Barksdale crew.
There's a lot of distance between them two shows. You alright?
Yeah.
Money right now. Bills paid.
What did you do in The New Edition?
I played Curtis Blow.
Oh, did you rap?
No, not in the movie.
Boy, you can
Can
tell
I
when
hear
somebody
some? Do
ain't.
you rap?
No.
Somebody don't watch TV.
A little
Somebody
bit.
don't.
Can I hear a little bit?
Alright. I guess I got freestyle, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we have a beat? Or,
You got a beat?
Or,
You got something? You got
Yeah, we sure do. Ready?
Ready?
No, that's so
wow.
whack.
That's whack.
Yeah, you just let him do a freestyle.
Let him do a freestyle.
Oh, you saying my shit was whack?
All right. Let me see if I got another one.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Not yet.
Here we go.
It's your boy Jay Reed, rolling up in the Benzos, windows tinted. How you feeling? I've been on that New Edition story, playing Curtis Blow. I'm from DC, and now you know it, boy. Put you on the flow, yeah. I was on the white hottest flow. hot, getting down. Oh, hit wonder. Nah, I'm let you blind, boy, like Stevie Wonder. Hit you with a left hook in the right. I told you I'm from DC, boy, and we don't play. It's your boy chillin'. Benzos tinted, windows in it. How you like it? Yo, I'm fitted. Boy, don't stop. I got a pretty little wife. Brett know about her cause she's a superstar.
Wham! In your face.
You like it? Yeah.
Give it up one time. Big round of applause. Make some noise.
That was freestyle. I love it. Yes.
All I'm gonna say to you, brother, is that was. I'm sorry, she put you on the spot. Yeah, actress. Can you rap? Really?
Well, okay, but let me do one thing real quick.
Uh-huh.
It's your boy Jay Reed rolling up in the Benz, those windows tinted with them TVs and a 22-inch rims, cutting up the pavement. When I'm on stage, I leave them all in amazement. I love all types of girls, black, French, and Puerto Rican. I'm ahead of the game. It's a shame how I was born with the name, last name Jackson, so I was born with the fame. The dude's so sick with it, pimping in my veins. You can catch me cruising in the fast lane. They say I'm just too fast and too furious, so I leave them all curious. They be asking their girls, do he really got the magic stick? Can he really drive? Well, sit back, mommy, and enjoy the ride, cause the kid Jay Reed gon' take you there.
All right. See, I know who to ask, Beatty.
You have a phone call.
I love it. Call
Asking
there.
motherfucking questions.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Thank you, brother.
Anthony. Hi, Anthony.
It's all good. Yes. You're right, but what's the one? The criteria was, have anybody heard any else in there? And you're absolutely right. That album was great. It was a ballad. Yes. Won't hang up. Oh yes.
Why you wanna play games on me?
Yeah. Chucky Booker.
And who did Chucky Booker music direct for?
Janet
the whole
Jackson.
tour. Thank you, brother.
Rhythm Nation.
Who is he music direct for right now?
Uh-oh, you got me.
Who's he music direct for right now?
I don't know who.
Lionel Richie.
Bam! In your face.
All right.
Thank you for the call, though. Great call, brother.
They
Thank
couldn't hear the
God.
caller.
Asterisk.
He was
Yeah.
calling
Which-
in to
which-
correct us about
which-
Chief Washington.
All right.
Okay.
You can cut. Okay, which brings me to next Tuesday. We're going to do, you have to have your top 5 albums to play front to back.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like
5 is hard.
Have to be like,
No,
put it in,
put it in,
and then roll on
The
out.
reason why I do that, Pam, I had a 5-disc changer. So I knew the 5 albums
Everybody did,
I could
yeah.
put in.
Right.
That no matter if it get to it, the world girl won't be like, well, who's that bitch? Now I gotta take that one out. Now I'll help you out this way. You could do compilations.
Mhm.
So like to me,
What do you mean?
The car wash CD.
No. Atlantic Stars compilation. Their best of.
Oh.
Beast. Front to back, every song.
Wait.
Done.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Like my DJ.
So that make it a little easier because
Well,
I could do out. I could pick.
But if you're doing best ofs,
No, you can add those in. Because no, some best of you can't play them all.
Speedy, that kind of messes it up.
cheating.
That messes
you
it up.
gotta
That's
go. You gotta go like
Don't
Bobby.
give it away. Don't give it away. So we won't. Sorry, Pam. Can't help you out. You gonna have to research it.
All right. Well, I'll
So
keep my
Just
top
get your
five,
scratch on.
Top
I'm gonna be ready
5
for that.
albums, play front to back,
Let me put that on my to-do list.
and I'm gonna give. We'll give you one.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you get a one that you.
I don't want to give that one, but I'll give you this one.
Okay.
50 Cent's first record.
Which one?
The first record that hit.
First, the with
Get Rich or
Dre.
Die
Get
Trying.
Rich or Try.
Yeah, you play front to back.
You can just front to back.
Front to back. Who?
Power of a Dollar. That was the first one. That was the very first one.
Before he got with yeah, that
Yeah.
first one with Dre, front to back. you
Front
gotta
to
play.
back. You DJs
Okay.
can put it
so,
in. And
so you
leave.
got it, Pam. You'll be all right.
I
Don't
mean,
get nervous.
5 is a lot, but I can do it. I
You
can
can
do
do
it.
it.
I
We
mean, I
believe
got a
in you.
week.
You got a
We'll be
week.
all right.
All right. In the building, like I said, he's in the building.
Yeah.
Actor. So what are you doing these days, man? What are we looking for? What you got for us?
Right now, man, I'm doing a lot of creating and producing. I
Okay.
feel like it's time to not just be known as an actor, but to be known as a producer. So I'm aligning myself with other producers, like trying to align myself with people like Will Packer, and just try to move to the next level.
Keep hearing Will's name.
Yeah, Will's a good
Will
dude.
Packer is huge.
He that
so
dude.
I look at him as definitely someone I would love to have as a mentor and just continue to build.
And this is my wish, and I'm glad my brother here, is that we do take control of, because if you look at it like this, and I don't know if you guys template is what I want mine to be when the ball really starts rolling. You could do 3 movies a year. You could do 3 movies a year under about $2 million. You go to ATL. Somebody will let them know they're a little loud. You go to ATL dollar for dollar. Used to go to Puerto Rico, but it's all messed up now, so you have to wait till it gets back right. But there's certain places you can go. You can go shoot, get in, get out. You can use black folks. You can use the black folks that most people either forgot about or bring in make your new actors, whatever it may be.
Exactly.
So I'm hoping, and then when you said you guys are working on another project, which is fucking fantastic, that's what it's going to be. If you, like you said, you want to produce, because there's so many actresses and actors out there. Tangi, who I think she downplays who she is, but this young lady,
she dope,
can go. And I mean, take the character, do exactly what you want, on time, gonna be there. You ain't got to worry. She's not gonna be bougie. She's not gonna upstage anybody. But there's people out there who want to work, definitely want to work, and to see y'all like, okay, we finna start putting black folks to work. I love Tyler Perry. I just wish he would open up more. And not just be, he ain't got to be Tyler Perry in the movie. You can say Tyler Perry produced, and people still going to go watch the movie. Right. So he doesn't have to be in the movie for folks to go watch it. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen.
But to that point, though, Tyler does not get the credit for, so every film or television show that he does, like that is anywhere from 60 to 90 people, most of which look like us.
Yes.
That, is collecting them checks.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
He's putting people to work, even if he is the star of the film. You know what I mean? So,
I think
he's a power movie.
I have yet to watch a Tyler Perry movie, but I support him in the sense of I'm not going to talk bad about it.
Right.
So I'll always
y'all
speak.
Did when what's her name was here.
That was different. But he's a black man out there doing it, so I ain't mad at that. I haven't never had a chance to meet him. I know we did a parody on Saturday Night Live, and he definitely called in.
He did?
Oh yeah.
When Jamie was hosting?
Oh yeah.
He didn't like it.
Yeah.
It wasn't sexy.
Oh, really?
It wasn't sexy.
But we wrote it. He just why. Sometimes people just wonder, well, why you do it. But I think comedy, because the stroke is so wide, and it can be.
Because the stroke is so wide, and it can be.
Yeah, because you can say that's comedy. And I can say, well, that's just a joke. And then you don't, or someone doesn't take it as a joke because they might take it as you coming at me. No, it's a joke. And they think we're hiding behind, oh, it's a joke. No, it was really a joke. Right. Sometimes you just got to let yourself go. Tell a joke on yourself. Don't take your life that serious. We love you, Tyler. Black folks love you in church.
They the church, the Bible Belt loves.
Yeah, he can do no wrong.
Perry and Ricky Smiley, they love them too.
Yeah, like we didn't know that Boo was his #1 movie. I never would have guessed that.
All right.
Never. Out of all the ones he's done, Boo was the one that made all the money. So yeah,
horror films, man, that's smart.
Yeah, and then he did another one. So you're gonna be producing, like, putting the actors together, putting the film, writers, the whole nine?
Yeah, actually, I finished a Christian-based film about the industry called The Price of Fame, and it deals with the whole casting couch situation, how sometimes your faith gets compromised by trying to be in this business, trying to be rich and famous, and you feel like, I'm going to worship this man or this woman instead of worshiping God. So it kind of plays into what's going on right now. We're not going to discuss that, but...
No. I got 2 questions for you. How old are you? You look like just a little...
I'm 36.
Where'd that come
from? I like it. You said I'm grown. Don't be asking me that. And then the second thing is, have you ever experienced the casting couch?
I had a situation to where somebody asked me to take off my shirt.
Oh!
I was greening, and I was standing there like, okay. He said, you got a tank top underneath that? I was like, yeah. He said, you mind taking off your shirt? I was like, okay. It's like weird. And then he kind of got close to me, and I was like, Lord, please don't let him kiss me.
This scene don't even have that on.
And it was a commercial. I was like, what kind of... I was in an Army commercial. I was like... And then he tells my agent that I was holding back. I was like, absolutely, I'm holding back. I'm not.
Stranger danger.
Yeah,
that's good.
I've never been. No. I don't think I've ever. You, Tangi?
I had somebody tell me to take off my clothes, but
What was it for?
Yeah, it was modeling though. You know, it was a print.
Like take off to your skivvies or take?
No,
we need to see your
just
outline.
Bra and panties.
But did you know that going into it that they could possibly ask you that?
No, but that was before I had kids, and I was so fine, I ain't even care.
Oh, you took no, you still fine now. Don't.
My bra and panties. Yeah.
And you stood there?
Yeah. I didn't even think of it being.
I'd have been.
Thought, you know,
this is what you would have saw from me.
modeling
All right,
thing.
so I need you to. No, don't focus here. Just you do you.
But before kids, you know, I was naked most of the time anyway. So to me, I didn't think about it until after I left, and then I thought. But he didn't try to touch me or come at me, so it might have really been that he wanted to get.
And you never got.
So you've been comfortable with your body a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get on up here. No.
Well, now I had kids, you know, everything done moved around, shifted, and all that.
I don't care about a wrinkle on your toe.
Oh, thank you.
You were gonna say
no, but you know, it is a fine line. Like in all seriousness, because if you're auditioning for an underwear ad, swimsuit, blah blah blah, they're gonna want to see what you look like, right? So, but if you are auditioning, you know, to
For
play the deaconess. At the church, and they ask you to do it, then you're like, hey, you know what I mean? And so, but, you know, look, there are a lot of factors in this business. I know everybody knows about what's going on with, you know, with the guy. I'm not going to say his name. With the guy right now, right?
Yeah.
That happens every day.
Yeah, he just got busted.
Wait. Male or female. So, female to male, male to female, male to male, female to female. You know, so we're talking about entertainment. It's a debaucherous business.
And
you know what I mean?
Look at him. I mean, I don't judge dudes, but I know an ugly motherfucker when I see one. You see him and you go, okay, he had to do that. Wasn't no girl walking up to him out the blue going, oh, you're a nice looking guy. Or when you find out he runs this particular thing and he could do this, that, and the other for your career, some people take that chance not knowing that this guy is pretty much a predator and it ain't probably gonna go no further than this, and then you got to take this L and you got to live with that, which is fucked up. It's so
but Speedy,
fucked up.
there is no such thing as an ugly millionaire.
You got a point there.
I don't know.
No, you got a point there.
I don't know.
Hey, somebody fuck Flavor Flav. So let's keep it going.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what?
At some point, somebody said.
In Flavor Flav's defense, this is why, you know, people always talk about it, you know, how they were ugly and then they started making all this money and then women thought they were cute. Can I tell you, when the man, it's not even the look. I mean, yeah, we like to look at y'all when y'all look good, but when y'all start making money, a lot of you start walking different and talking different. You're more confident. And Flavor Flav's, let me tell you, years ago, I went to do this thing for Shabba Ranks. Speaking
of Flav.
We were all a trailer load. It was a trailer load. We were a trailer load of girls. And so we waiting, and they showing this picture, and we like, oh, this man. And he get in the car, and, you know, he's talking to us. And but by the end of that day, we were all over him. Because he was just so cool and so personal.
Charismatic.
Yes. And he was good looking by the end of the day. You know, and this was before I came out. I asked for his autograph. I still got it. I got a picture with all of us. But it was because of how he felt about himself. That's what made Barry White so the bomb.
True that.
You know, it's the inside can make any outside beautiful.
Yeah. You can't take the inside
But
shirt
so
off.
it's so it's a
You can't take the inside to your mama.
But
no, mama, look inside him. The kids is cute inside of him.
And you know, I'm without talking
You can take that
about
ugly nigga
people,
if you want to.
I would say that there has been a time in America when we have had a president who was a millionaire who no one found attractive, and it wasn't because of how he looked.
Do
it
you
was
date on the
because of what
curve?
was coming
Do
out.
you date on the curve?
I have had people tell me that I date ugly people a lot.
Okay.
But I think they say, but that's because I've always liked dark skinned men.
I thought that about Jack.
Oh, whoa.
You thought that about who?
Wait, you said that
Well,
because
no,
you like
that's
dark-skinned men.
why I did it. I like dark skinned men before they became in style.
I'm so glad I'm light skinned.
But I you know what? So you know what I find attractive, I find attractive.
Okay.
And I don't like pretty guys.
And I
don't like
feel
those
like nobody
little
has to
soft, cute-
find
yeah.
who you love attractive.
Yeah, and they're really not ugly, but it's
Watch
just
it.
not the kind that society
You
tells
gonna love
me
this.
they're supposed to
You gonna love this joke. Say it again.
No.
Come on,
Scott.
Everybody say I like ugly men as well, kid.
I'm just gonna say.
And with you, because you're light skinned, curly hair, and dimples, they probably say you too pretty to be dating that guy.
But
you know, because they think that, you know, you light skinned, curly hair, you supposed to be dating
Shamar Moore.
Yeah, and Shamar
Which-
Moore.
who no
I'm
one's
glad you
attracted
looked over
to.
here
But
when you
he's
said
not my
Shamar.
speed.
You were gonna
And
say,
I'm probably not his speed.
But look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I was known for dating light skinned women, but I really only went to what went for me. You know, and I walked in the room.
Yes.
The light skinned women wanted to holler at me, so holler at you. You know what I'm saying? I went with what was rolling with me. That, you know.
And when I walk in the room, the big girls, since I was a kid, the first girl I ever saw was a big girl, and she said, "How you doing?" I went, "Fine, big girl." my mom's next door neighbor, she said, "Your son," which I never heard before. She said, "He is so handsome." I was like, "Oh," and at the time, motherfuckers were being called hunks and all.
Yeah.
I was like, "What is handsome?" All right, I guess I'll have to deal with that one. Huh? But she thought I was cute, and if I peel back to that time, she was a heavyset, light-skinned girl with nails. Her nails were done all the time. She used to come to mom's house, and I would stay in the house. When she'd come over, I'm watching her the whole time.
Wow.
And it got older. I saw her later on in life. Sometimes time whoop your ass. And she was like, "Speedy." I was like, "Hey. All right, I'm going to get out of here." My mama called me. But I just was attracted to that. And don't get me wrong, I've met skinny women and literally went, "Hey, where your big friend at?"
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what's interesting for me? You saw my show, so you know about my father and all that kind of stuff. But Ambrose was tall and he was really dark. And when I was a little girl, he had the biggest hands. And all my life, I was attracted to tall black men. If I met a man and he had big hands, I was in love. I could just never dated. But you know what was funny was when we got reconnected after I had my children, he came to visit. And I looked at him and I said,
He wasn't that
"Wow."
big.
He wasn't that tall, and his hands were fat, but they were little.
Yeah.
And I thought I spent my whole life chasing after you, and you not even what I was.
I thought my dad was super tall. He was 5'7". He looked just like James Brown. I went.
Yeah.
As I got older, I was like, "What'd you say, dog?" Take what trash out?
Yeah.
Yeah, the belt was taller than
I'm
everything.
gonna call that a daddy complex, pretty much. But I don't think I had that, honestly, because my dad's light skinned, 6'8", well, probably 6'7".
Your man light skin.
You can't find too many men as tall as your dad.
But just man,
But
4'5".
but Sean is
Alexander
not who
O'Neal
I would
doesn't
never
look
have been
like your
attracted
dad. Alexander O'Neal doesn't look like your dad.
to. No. Well, really?
He don't smoke crack like your dad.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Wow.
too soon? Is it too soon?
Sunshine.
Alex got more teeth. Well, your daddy got more teeth than Alex, but
Yeah, I would hope so. So no, I don't think I ever had that. Like that. Sean is light skinned, but he acts like my dad. So you're right. I mean, he does things like he likes to, whatever things that
he like slap your ass.
what are those things that
Who your
pork
daddy?
skins? Like my father said, eat pork skins. Like when him and my dad were together last time, they was eating pork skins together. Like those types of things. I'm like, damn, I might be attracted to a man like my dad now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The essence of your daddy.
Yeah, the essence.
Can you grow? No, I'm playing.
I hate you.
Put these shoes on. So on The Wire, how was that working on The Wire?
Man, it was amazing. The crazy thing is that I started out as an extra, and I turned him down like a couple of times because I was like, I don't want to be an extra. I want to be on the show. And I think it was just a humbling experience for God wanted me to see like the process of being an actor, not just saying here you go. But it was like it felt like when I finally got on after 15 times audition, it was like going from the janitor to now part of the company, and I felt like I'm about to go get my food. They like, nah, stay in your trailer. We got you. I'm like, wow, I like this.
Right.
So,
Now Hollywood will spoil your ass. It would make it. Hollywood would make you think life's supposed to be like this. Yeah. And I'll give it to Fox. He tries not to do that with his daughter, even though he has maids that clean up. You clean your room up. So Hollywood can fuck you up and think that everybody's supposed to cater to you because you on set. But when you on set, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You fucking cough. You want to? Yeah, thank you. Right here. Hold that nigga. And that nigga gonna hold that shit till you come back.
So what happened? You were doing extra work. You were sitting there.
No, he
and
kept
then
auditioning.
and then did they say something? Or how did it? How did it?
No,
What happened?
I just kept, like I said, they had me be an extra, so they kept calling me back to be an extra, so I was there. And then like second season came, I started auditioning, and then third season came, and I just kept auditioning.
Oh, that's nice. Then they started calling you
Right,
in.
yeah, because I was submitting myself, but then they was like, "Oh, we want you to be an extra," and I was like,
Keep
cool.
going. Who's it's
for you.
janitor number 2's here again.
And you were submitting yourself.
Right,
not
I was
going
submitting
through
myself,
an
and it was
extra.
I submitted myself on a black and white piece of paper. It was my headshot was black and white on a piece of paper, and it was just like that. Just let you know, like don't. And back then, it didn't,
that's why I
you
wanted to hear.
you
Look
didn't
at
need
you.
to-
What high five?
You
Bam.
don't need to have no hard.
And then
no
the
hard
character
copy.
you end up landing was
Bernard, the guy getting the cell phones. They got everybody
They
locked
said
up.
you got them bust up. I
Yeah, I got
remember
everybody
you.
locked up.
Yeah, you got.
Because I got it from one. I got it from one spot because the girl was like, "Listen, if you do X, Y, Z, I'm gonna give you some head." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, one spot it is. There we go." And I'm getting it from one spot. Everybody getting locked up because they put like little chips in the phones.
Oh wow.
So you fucked up the wire.
Yeah.
You the wire.
People was really mad at me. Yeah, they was mad at me for real.
Really?
Yeah, they was
People
mad.
probably-
You- like, man, you got everybody locked up, man. You left that. They was
You
really
like
mad.
it's
so isn't that weird?
Yeah. It's serious.
Even though it's shout out to great writing, but it makes you go, motherfucker, you do know this is a TV show. This-
People got slapped because people couldn't separate the two. They like, man, you like don't slap me. I appreciate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people got slapped. It's
Wow.
serious. Yeah. This one girl came up to me. Man, this is outside of that. She came up to me in the club. She was like, "I'm mad how short you are." Cause I was like, "Dang, you know, because on TV you look tall."
Yeah.
And then they had me on the Apple box, you know. So I was like, "I'm sorry."
Oh, she had been dreaming about you. Had your picture on the wall and everything.
I
You
look,
came in
real
look-
tall on TV.
yeah.
I look 6 foot, like 5'5".
Yeah, I think we talked about how Power had people. The young lady that played the
daughter and
Latino.
the son.
Well, the
yeah,
Latino
Angela.
girl
Angela.
was getting death threats.
Yeah.
They had to pull that whole shit back and get him out of jail. Because I think if they'd have wrote that out, which you should have, write it all the way out that he don't get out to maybe it's time to go to the next season.
Right.
The girl was getting death threats because they were like, you keeping
And
them in
what's
jail.
Is it Tariq? Is the son?
The son is Tariq.
Nigga, I was hating on Tariq. I
Yeah, you
wanted
got
to
your
send him
sister
shit
shot.
through the
I said,
social
nigga,
media.
why you nigga shot? What? You know.
See,
So
I didn't watch the show, but I used to see on Instagram it'd be like, "Oh, good morning to everybody except Angela and Tariq."
people dead.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right. They
Yeah.
were serious
And
about
I
this
think Wire was one of those shows that black folks said, I'm getting cable because I need to watch this show.
It was so crazy that people, celebrities, were calling me to get on the show. Like I'm the producer.
Hey, what you slave 3? Get me on it.
but one of the most humbling calls that I got was from Snoop, and he was like, "Man, I just finished watching all the season of The Wire. Like, you know, you guys did phenomenal. Like, you did your thing." And that made my 9 to 5 like, "Yo, Snoop just left me a message." So I'm calling him, and I'm calling him back. Of course, Snoop, you know, you take about 4 or 5 days to
Trust
finally
me.
answer. Finally get on. Like, "Hey, man, yeah, I got your message, man." And he was like, "Man, who's the executive producer of the show? I would love to do this." Gave me information, but just, you know, ever since then we've just been cool, and man, I love being a part of that show because we're family and everybody's branching off and doing their own thing, but we still connect and we still like.
You know
I love it.
what's weird about the show? Or I won't say weird. There was a lot of brothers on there from the UK that no one knew until you see the side of that.
Yeah.
And you hear him talk, you're like, "Hey, what's wrong with your voice?"
Idris.
You don't sound like Idris threw everybody off. That motherfucker threw air. I was waving and be like,
It's funny. You think it's funny when we're in the club and you woman like, "Oh, I'm about to go meet Stringer," and he talks.
yes,
Like, what?
yes,
They move.
yes.
Because
He was supposed to be so
Right.
hard. And the motherfucker said,
It's like, bro, you gotta warn them.
he's English. Huh? He knows English. Bitch, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. He teaches English.
But it became his show. It was kind of crazy. Like women just like we wanted me Stringer Bell. Like it was about Stringer.
We all fell in love with him, man.
And so yeah, it was like it was really just dope just to how like to see his transformation.
What's my man Hector?
Jimmy Hector.
Jamie Hector.
Yeah, he's coming to do shows. So someone was like, "Oh, we got him to be on your show." I'm like, "Hector." And then I saw the pal. I'm like, "Oh shit!"
I got my sticker from him all the time. I was like, it's like
His
Marlo,
character
like,
was so fucking scary. He was straight killer. That I was like, "This motherfucker real."
Yeah, he good dude.
I thought he was real. Yeah. And he killing on
Boss.
No. He's on the Latino girl. The Latino one.
Our show.
Queen of the South?
Yeah, Queen of the South. Killing that shit. And Queen of the South is so far. But here's my thing. I'm torn between that and not being able to see Underground anymore. Where Underground was fan-fucking-tastic, but they kept Queen of the South. And you like,
This one was teaching you shit. I had my kids watching that shit.
And it wasn't because it was the ratings. It was because they went to a different, platform.
And somebody else said we changing our format. Yeah. And we not doing, which I'm surprised somebody else hasn't picked it up. And if you get a chance, I think you can still demand on demand.
Yeah. That was one of the shows where I didn't watch and I didn't feel like we were still in slavery. Like I actually like okay,
yes,
cool.
Yes. Like they touched it, but they didn't give you the whole thing. But they gave you enough to go. Right. When things happen and it wasn't too much, and they go to another scene. But I keep telling them the greatest scene ever, as you're an actress, is the scene with Harriet Tubman and the young lady that played it. And
Aisha Hines, she killed that. Yeah.
She delivered it, and they did not do a cutaway, which means that camera stayed on her. She did at least 3 pages, maybe 4 pages of dialogue.
Yeah, she killed that. Yeah,
and the camera didn't move. It was locked.
Yeah. So cute.
And to see somebody give, and
right.
she had
just heard that pretty much the whole episode.
Oh my gosh, she killed that shit.
The representation of real freedom. It was the whole segment.
Yeah, and right after that is when they're like, you know what?
Yeah,
black people, we gotta let y'all go. Would you want to do another Wire or something similar?
Absolutely. People come to me all the time like, we got something like The Wire, and you're like, oh, okay. But I did do a project called Blood Brothers that was like definitely close enough to The Wire, and we got some, a lot of love, and we're still trying to, get it, see if I get
short
it
film
up.
or
it was a web series.
Web series.
So we submitted to Sundance, and then we're just trying to relaunch it and see if we can get it, picked up on series as a series.
Does anybody ask you, is Samuel Jackson your brother?
Nah.
The Jackson 5, bitch, that's just a name. Fuck is you talking about? Anything else besides that? Or you really gonna rap, or are you just fucking with?
Well, I mean, I go by alter ego J. Reed. I used to.
I was gonna ask you that. I just figured you threw that out.
Yeah. I used to, manage artists, so artists kind of get you into music. And I was like, man, I ain't trying to be this person. I'm trying to just manage artists. And so I always had a love for music. So I said I just want to do one album and be done. Like I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying to.
There's a comedian named Jay Reed.
Yeah, I know, and we talk. Yeah.
Out of Oakland.
Yeah. So I just want to do one album, one great album, and then be done. I'm not trying to pursue a
one hit wonder. Get out of here.
There you go, one album wonder.
Now we did the one hit wonders. You got a couple to throw at us that we may not have said. Even though we've said a lot.
I probably said all of them.
What you got? Give me some.
You gonna put me in a spot like that?
Yeah, she did.
But I listen to my spirit
Bobby
when
Smurda.
I do.
Who?
Bobby Smurda.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Would consider him one hit wonder?
Heck yeah, he gone.
Who'd you say?
Bobby Smurda.
Bobby Smurda. I almost want to say Mike Jones.
What's the song?
Mike Jones, one hit wonder.
What, Bobby Smurda? It's hot shit.
Yeah. I just know the dance. I don't know the whole song.
What's the song?
And you talking about
hot shit.
He's just
yeah, that's the name of the song.
Mike Jones.
No, that's the name of the song. Yeah.
Mike Jones his shit was so big that there was no way to come back. Because remember, he started a label off the fact that song did so well. Ice was it Ice something?
Yeah, Ice Age.
Ice Age, and nobody was signed on that shit. But it's like you hear like these I think rappers would be more one hit wonders than you would R&B, because I think they'll play your song, and if you don't come right back with whatever's next,
it's hard.
You out of here.
But the crazy thing is, like, all you need is a hot beat, maybe a nice catchy hook, and you can say nothing in the song. Yeah. Like in my freestyle, I was saying nothing. I was absolutely saying nothing. Tinted windows, yes. Hot rims, yes.
What about my man did the song Ballin'?
Yeah,
Jim Jones.
In Out. No, he was on the TV show.
But he's been on a lot of features, but by himself.
He was a diplomat, right?
Yeah.
He was.
He's been on a lot of features.
A diplomat.
Somebody brought this up. Cardi B, you guys think that she's a one hit, or how do you top?
Okay, so I'm glad you did that. So my daughter, who's 11, loves Carly Jones.
Carly Jones.
Whatever her name is.
Cardi B?
Her too. He loves her too. So me and Maya are talking in the car, and she goes, I think she is a bigger star than
Nicki Minaj?
Nicki. So I said, okay, Maya. I said, Carly has one song.
Cardi.
Come on, whatever. But she has one song that she knows. I said, Nicki has a whole bunch of songs. So I said, here's the example. You go to the concert to watch both of them. She's off stage after her first song. Nicki is going for an hour, another hour, and she got hits. So and then my daughter went, oh yeah, maybe she is a bigger star then. But because that's all they know, and that's who's the hottest person right now. And there's no knock on her. She
opened the door for her.
Yeah, but it's no knock on her. But I'm saying she gotta give me 2-3 more years of hits.
Exactly, and that's what I said.
I can hear, your mic's not on.
Me and my sister, we was talking about
We here.
Cardi B or whatever, and we were talking about Nicki Minaj and how she thinks Cardi B is better. And I said, no, Cardi B is practicing, so she's getting better. But Nicki Minaj's catalog
is a beast.
And then I said,
Which
she's
I don't
like,
really
but you don't hear about Nicki Minaj right now. And I'm like, because Nicki Minaj is already stamped in the game. She's unremovable. Like, you cannot remove Nicki Minaj. She's like a legend of rap female. So Cardi B is working her way up the ladder to be that. So.
Like, I need to hear what the next song is going to be. And I know she has a song with somebody that they playing now. But what is her next? Because if you're out, that song is that hot, you got to have a B. What's your B?
We'll see.
I want her to be better. I want her to keep going.
I mean, well, each song is getting better. That's how I feel. I feel like the
I
first one
went
that she
back.
had was
You know.
whack. And then she got that one song, Looking Like I Caught a Lick or whatever. Yeah, I
like
that song is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I went and listened to some songs. I didn't know if they had already been out or what the deal was, if she tried to release them or whatever. But I was like liking what I heard, the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's so weird to hear you say you like it.
But
No, I'm obsessed with Cardi. I ain't gonna lie.
She's been practicing, so she's getting better to me.
Yeah.
But the question is, so she has the television platform, right? So her level of celebrity was at a
there.
certain level before she started releasing the music, right? But like lyrically or musically, is Cardi B a better rapper than Young M.A.?
No.
So
But
wait,
different, though.
no,
I like that. I like that.
it's different. But so why are we having Cardi B versus Nicki conversations?
Instead of
And we're not talking about Young M.A. We're not talking. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking
I feel
about.
like Young M.A. is trying to put herself in a different category altogether
Right.
because she's talking about male stuff being a female, like, you know, and then that's her truth or whatever. But when I first heard M.A., I was like, oh my goodness, who is this girl?
Right,
Like,
right.
but-
Yeah, I'm at the just, I don't know who M.A. is.
Yeah, you do.
You know.
Yeah.
What's his?
Ooh. I call her F&E. Come on now.
Oh, her.
See?
Yeah.
She's from Chicago, right?
Brooklyn.
Same thing. Happy birthdays go out to Eminem. Today he is 45. Who'd have thought that? Ziggy Marley, 49 years old. Mae Jemison is 61. Wyclef Jean is 48. I thought he was a little older than that. Wood Harrison,
Wood Harris.
him too. He's 48. Don't ever correct me. Howard Rollins would have. His birthday is today. Heat of the Night, which to me, I mean, he did justice for that. But I think Soldier Story, one of the best movies, black cast movie I've ever seen in my life. And to think that was a play, oh my God!
Come on, CJ.
CJ Memphis. You want to hit old Sarge, don't you?
I love that.
Man, it's just and I think cinema, especially ours, don't get what it's supposed to get. And a movie like that didn't get no awards, is so incredible. And I just think if you're an actor or actress,
Tangy.
and you haven't watched that movie, then you ain't true about your craft, because you could see in that movie you got Denzel. I mean, you just start with Denzel and you could leave everybody else off, but you can't, because everybody in that, including David Alan Grier, who was a stand-up comic but was trained
actor.
as a thespian. Beast Mode. Everybody destroyed in that movie. It's just certain movies I wish we could do. That's a movie I think should be redone.
Robert Townsend.
Yeah.
I mean,
who'd have thought Robert Townsend could do that?
I don't know if it could be redone though.
You don't?
It was killing it.
I think you could pull from this new crop of talent, and you could do that movie again. Now, does it pull off and get you like it's supposed to? Because again, it was a play. I think you have to go back and do the play again, and then bring those characters to the movie set.
It's kind of hard when the script is just as powerful as the actors that play the role. Like the balance is kind of hard to make a difference.
Yeah, and you guys producing, especially you, how do you pick what script to do? How do you go, we're going to do this one, not that one? Are you really looking at, like...
Well, honestly, sometimes you got to follow the money. And what I mean by that is, depending on who's putting up their money is going to determine which project you do first. Like I have 10 projects ready to go right now. There may only be 3 of them that a financier is like, yo, I want to mess with that. So that's the one that's next up.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And so that's and that's just not an issue for independent producer. You know, like before Will Packer got a Universal deal, right? Before that, and he's doing his thing at Screen Gems. You know, him and Rob are taking projects to Screen Gems, but Screen Gems was ultimately saying, "This is what we want to do." You know what I mean? So it appears that you have a lot more power and free will of what projects you want to do, and
you don't.
You don't.
Money got power.
Well, I know
Give me
Universal. I worked there, and when I tell you, this is when Girls Trip came out. I like literally right before we launched the studio. They were doing what do you call it? State of the Union addresses and whatever, and they had the cast of Girls Trip, and this is only internally. You can watch it on, and when I tell you Universal is bowing down to Will right now, and because he keeps bringing them, and they let him, and he said actually at that time he can do whatever movie he wants to do, and he doesn't have to. And Jeff Shell and everybody who's there, that he doesn't have to do what he had to do at the other places. Now that he's proved it.
Right.
Now they're like, okay, what other black movie do you want to make, sir? Will, you know what I mean?
White folks will make it jump.
Yeah.
Right. Jump. I give you information on.
MelvinJacksonJr.com, Melvin Jackson Jr. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
And what's the next project for you?
Next project, we're developing the Curtis Blow biopic.
Dope.
Oh, are
and
you?
you're gonna play
You
Curtis?
gonna play Curtis?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's off the
nice.
chain. Hey,
Nice.
Go ahead, dog.
Be interesting.
On Instagram, I'm Mastermind Brett, Mastermind with a Y, Mastermind Brett. On Twitter, I'm Mastermind with a Y4.
All right.
And the play is called?
Lord, don't move that mountain.
Where?
At the Wilshire E. Bell.
When?
Saturday.
Why not Sunday?
Because we got to go to church.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
gonna do it?
she's gonna go last.
Oh, you can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on all social media. Also, go to rolloutstudio.com and then go to our page because, well, somebody won today, but we're gonna for the next couple of days we're gonna have more things you can bid on, and we will send it out to you in time. TZ, I'm sending yours today after the show.
We'll announce the winner. We'll announce the winner.
And the winner is Marquita.
Marquita, how much?
Shame on the rest of y'all. $25, and she got all that other stuff.
She got the
Because
tickets
none of
too.
y'all bid. So she got the tickets, she got the headsets, she got the CD,
T-shirt.
the T-shirt, everything for $25. Yeah, shame, chat room. But thank you for subscribing.
No, thank you. Thank you guys for the ones
Thank
who
you
did
for
bid.
subscribing and
Appreciate
for
that.
clicking
Nobody
like.
did it but her.
Yeah, ain't nobody else bid. That's what I'm saying. She
Well,
right.
They had your
Original Blue at Instagram.
Original Blue.
Original BLU, you know. November the 4th, me and Speedy.
We out here.
You know, we're going to be in Seattle at the Royal Esquire.
Nice.
Come check us out.
Doing it big. Y'all better come on out.
I'll let you boy.
Tonight I am at the comedy. What's that? What's the comedy club in? I'm at the Ha Ha with Alex Thomas tonight.
Music.
So come on out. Just mention that you heard it here at the Rollout Show, and you get in free. You'll be on my guest list. So would you get there and say, "Hey, I heard on the Rollout Show you're gonna get in free." Speedy is funny on everything. Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Don't forget, buy a T-shirt, bitch. We got the winner. Thank you. Also, too, now it's time. Tangi, what have we learned?
What have we learned? Well, we've learned that if you want to see Speedy perform tonight, you can come and get it free. But expect to have to buy a drink.
Yeah,
that's definitely.
On my T-shirt.
We have learned that y'all aren't too excited about bidding, but we believe that y'all will catch on because we're going to have some super fabulous things.
No, the headphones is fire. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's
$200
money right
headphones.
there. Right, exactly. Okay, so we've learned that our very own dear Sky is super duper talented.
Yeah.
I mean, she got
many different ways. She is just one special little
Just keep staring at her because she can't
And
do
I
eye contact.
love
Just
her.
keep
She
staring.
can't
Do the stare at her the whole damn time.
Love her. We learned from Andre that church people have grown. Because when he started playing the sax, they were looking at him funny and saying the sax is not in the Bible.
Mm-mm.
But they opened their mind.
And now they blow something.
And yes, And so he kept going. It was hard for him, but he taught himself to say, instead of it's hard, it's unfamiliar. So if you're going through something throughout your life this week and it's hard, don't say it's hard unless it's something that you're playing with. But if it's a situation, just say it's unfamiliar.
I'm going to make it more familiar.
Yes, and we have also learned, this is what they taught us too, Andre or Speedy, you got to let your child get embarrassed sometimes.
Yes.
Because they got to know that the mama isn't always going to rescue them. I received that. We have also learned that flukes pay off. There are no mistakes. Because when he was talking about how he was imitating Maxwell, and Maxwell heard him and he started singing with him.
That's true. That's
and
great.
we learned from Speedy and Jamie that a vagina inspires men. So when the woman was leaning with her legs gapped open, they got excited.
They got funny.
We also learned from Paul, who left, that we need to love each other instead of just clicking like on people's pages. And if your child is having some type of situation they're dealing with, poetry is the perfect way for them to let it out.
Yes.
Just tell them you be the best me you can be. And we have learned that don't tell people when you are going to complain about them, especially if you're on the airplane.
Yeah, keep that to yourself.
Just say, okay, thank you, and sit there and be quiet, and then when you get off, complain.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might not make it to your destination. We have to thank Bow Wow today because he taught us that when you make a visualization board, don't make it for the past and don't post it on Instagram. You got to do it in a way where people can't catch you in a lie. And Speedy's tips. Yesterday we learned about the sneakers. Today we learned that Magic Shave works, y'all. But brothers, if you got curly hair, you can't shave every day. You got to wait for 7 days. And then if you got bumps on your head, you can get rid of them. You just got to let the hair grow out first. Or when the guy shaves your hair, put some alcohol on it. So it's been a fantastic day. From Melvin Jackson over here, we learned that he really loves the Lord, but he don't let no man get too close to him.
That's hilarious.
You got to listen to your spirit. And my brother right here is not only smart, but he has beautiful teeth and he can sing. And Blue over there, we learned that Blue had a lot of dark-skinned girlfriends, not because he just loved dark-skinned women. No, light-skinned girlfriends. Not because he just loved light-skinned women. He loved all women, but the light-skinned women were the ones that came after him. So if you dark-skinned and you've been checking out Blue for many, many years, don't give up. It's not that he wasn't interested in you. You just didn't show him you were interested in him.
What you talking about? Booyah!
Give you information.
Oh, and I'm Tangi Ambrose. Don't forget about my show. Come see me this Sunday at 4 p.m., 7 p.m., and you can catch me everywhere. What am I? Tangi Ambrose?
Everywhere. Tangi Ambrose.
On Instagram?
Snapchat.
Wait a minute,
Twitter,
no, say my name. Say my name.
Tangi Ambrose.
On Instagram?
Tangi Ambrose.
On Facebook?
Tangi Ambrose.
On Twitter?
Tangi Ambrose.
On Pinterest?
Tangi Ambrose.
On LinkedIn?
Tangi
More
Ambrose.
on the Rollout Show.
Wait, where's your show at, Tangi?
There we go. And my show is at the Secret Rose Theater. And if you're interested in getting more information, just go to tangi.eventbrite.com or you can hit me at
Tangi Ambrose.
.com. Heaven high.
Well, if you don't know that name by now,
I was about to say.
shit. I don't even. Why I gotta know her whole name?
I hope they spell it right.
Tangi Ambrose.
TANGIEAMBROSE. And y'all, my son got a spelling bee today. I got to get him there by 3:30. I love him.
No problem.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. You can catch me everywhere at Blue as the Sky 22. That's on Instagram. Blue as the Sky 22 on Instagram. Blue as the Sky on Snapchat. That's basically it.
NBA season starts tonight.
Yes.
I'm already recording
Boston and
Cleveland, and then Golden State and Houston tonight on TNT. So make sure you check that. And the Dodgers tonight, I think, on TBS.
You mean the Cubs game?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
What you not gonna do?
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 You know what I'm saying?
Tell them, Barack.
Okay.
Shake your head.
You've been paying taxes in California too long.
He said, no, nigga.
Michelle said it's the Cubs game.
The Dodgers gonna beat that ass.
Okay.
And for those who like college basketball, they actually fired Rick Pitino today. He got fired.
Are you serious?
He's done. It's over. So he don't get paid no more. And I think he left $9 million on the table.
It was 40 something.
God damn. All that money gone. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow's Weird Wednesday. We'll be back here. Blue, as usual. You destroyed. I need a pair of those.
Done deal.
TDP will be here tomorrow. I need a pair of those. Blue.
Done deal.
Nah, I need those.
Done deal.
I need those.
Y'all were wonderful today.
We'll send somebody. And thank y'all so very much for tuning in. It's been the Rollout Show. May God bless you and yours. Please pray for my son, Donald, who I'm going to go see right now. Tell you about it later. All right, we out.
Much love.
Oh, Speedy.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
Where my husband get?
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. Once again, it's on. It's the Rollout Show with another dope episode. So here we go. Rollout Studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lynn went to Long Beach with the dope shit. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em, Ron C. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.